welcome to Mad Chats and Recaps with myself and Tasha. Hello, Tasha. Tasha's sporting a The Last of Us background. Very nice. We only
So
have like one
intense.
episode left, right? Like one episode for the
Yeah,
season, I think.
next Sunday. It's the
Yeah,
finale.
yeah.
It's fine.
But we are here with more recaps for you for the week of February the 27th through March the 5th of 2023. And as usual, we will start off with The Forsaken. So in this last episode of Forsaken, Ranerius' clever casting of Feeble Mind on the Library Head Mistress, Bethel. The battle continued and concluded without any loss of life or extensive bloodshed. That's always nice. Oh, wait a minute. Let me change the marker here. Haha. So it continued without any extensive bloodshed. Just as Bethel fell, however, she seemed to come around with a little bit of fight still in her. As she put what seemingly little energy she had into a final spell, Ranerius, once again, came in clutch with casting of Counterspell. Her last attempt thwarted, Bethel was in no mood to talk and instead chose to cast Power Word Kill on no one but herself, leaving the adventurers in an empty library, books and shelves falling all around them. A doorway appeared once Bethel was dead, slightly ajar, into that led into another room. After taking a short rest and getting updates from allies across this plane and the material one, they went in and found Bethel's office and an unconscious Caszeel and Ingot. After healing them both, Caszeel reveals to the group that Z and Cullem are kind of still alive and that he was told how to find something that may be important to them as they move towards the Great One, a tome. The tome reads of a continuous cycle that they have been stuck in for quite some time. The creation of the Great One, adventurers who failed to stop the Great One, and the Great One destroying the planes of existence, only to have things start over again so they could obtain more and more power. The cycle had to end, and the tome told them how. Now they just have to utilize what they know in the battle to come, a battle that may or may not be their last. Dun, dun, dun.
The dawn. Like,
Yeah, the spell that Ranerius counterspelled was an 8th level spell. I think it was something like not writhing touch. It's something different. It's wither and bloom, I think.
oh my god, I love Wither and Bloom.
Yeah, so that was like
So cool.
for everyone that failed the saving throw,
Mhm.
full like I think it was like 10d12 damage or something like that, like or 12. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was wild. So very good call on Renee's part. And
So
I
Ranerius
think
was the MVP.
yeah, it succeeded by just like it just succeeded. Like it yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a really awesome spell.
But
Yes.
yeah, so I mean, it could be 1 to 3 episodes left of The Forsaken. I mean, it depends on like how long this goes, if they last, if they live through the battle, and if they don't,
Makes me.
then it might be tonight. It might be this week. But we'll see.
It's gonna be
It's
fine.
be fine. It's
It's
okay. So what happened on Tuesday's Sundered Fate, Tasha?
oh, all sorts of trauma revealing, I guess. Yeah, it was fun. Um, right? Yes. So our friends have dinner with the governor of Ellen Banner, which Ladrin already doesn't like, so
She
it's fine.
sounds like a talk show
Sherry,
host. Ellen Banner.
Ellen Banner.
Or like a meteorologist or something.
Ah,
Newscaster. Ellen Banner.
governor of Ellen Banner. Anyways, so this governor sharing tales of the prime all before receiving a curiosity at the end of dinner.
Oh.
Um, Continuing their journey, they set up camp the next night. A surprise early in the morning had them seeing one another as tree versions of themselves,
Oh.
which cool. We were all ints, but not. Ladrin's wolf fox named Nyx scares away a gathering of gnomelins, prepared to attack the party and chop them down with their little wood axes.
Nice.
So cute. Um, Terribly cute. In their travels, the following day, they find a small, miniature, abandoned village with houses made of timber and humanoid bone. Okay, they're no longer cute anymore. The following night, the very ground beneath their campsite quakes as a massive creature made of wood and stone emerges. Thankfully, Kianava knows the creature and ensures its safe travel to Elendra. The following day, our friends arrive at the castle, where the castle itself tests them to make sure they hold no ill will towards Elendra, this queen of the kingdom, or I guess, or the kingdom. Yep. They see many mystical things and ultimately arrive to meet Elendra. It would seem Kianava and Elendra left on bad terms, and the two of them have it out before Elendra agrees to hear out the party's request and make a request herself. After a dinner in the castle, the party returns to the Prime, though it would seem Feora and Dia may not remember the trip at all.
Oh yeah. This is
It's,
that's
the
the plane travel for you.
it's fun. But
Yeah.
also I felt like when Kianava and Alindra were like hashing it out, it felt like we were in the middle of parents arguing with each other,
Oh.
and it was very uncomfortable. Like, mommy and mommy are
Yeah. Yeah, they're having a fight again. Time to go in
okay. It's
color.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go and disassociate a
So
bit.
a
Um,
lot.
yeah, that's wild. Tree selves is interesting. Um, Tree versions of themselves. Yeah, and
Yep.
y'all have fun telling Feora and Dia about what happened.
Yeah, they think we're getting ready to like go into
Oh,
the
okay, they're
Feywild.
ready to go. Mm-hmm.
They're ready to go, but
It's already happened. Yeah.
it already happened. So this will be fun. There's ways to fix it. It's fine if they wanted it to be fixed. But then we experienced a lot of like traumatic things in the Feywild. I don't know if they're gonna want those memories back or
Sure,
not. I don't know.
sure.
We'll
But you had
see.
all that fun time because that was the town with the ocean, the wave, and the beach, right? That was fun.
Ladrin was
The
disappointed.
festival.
The festival was great.
Yeah,
That was amazing. The ocean breeze, whatever, was very disappointing because Ladrin wanted something else from those leather cups, but it's fine.
I think yeah, yeah.
Listen, he's a slut. Okay.
Um, so on last Saturdays and on the last in extremis that we had this past week, with our crew split between the dream realm and the waking world, things turn topsy turvy as our dream navigators face off against a hive of giant wasps. In the midst of their battle, Vic's friend Ghost arrives to assist. The crew does an amazing job of distracting and destroying the wasps. Then Ghost explains that they're already inside an intransigent dream. In intransigent dream. I saw that word and I immediately was my mind put it as Instagram. They're inside of an Instagram dream, and that
I
she'd
mean, it
like their
happens
help,
every week.
and that she'd like their help in resolving it for the dreamer. As she's here on the job to steal the spell the dreamer is working on. Meanwhile, in the waking world, Zia, Alana, and Sadie discuss matters including the Omega Curtain and Elena and Sadie potentially joining the crew. That is, until Kip races in with a message about a UAF ship closing in on them. They race to the upper deck and an airship combat ensues. Vic manages beautifully in maneuvering the Tempest about to best attack and defend as Sadie manages cannon fire from below decks and Elena manages ballista on the upper deck. They destroy the navigation and steering capabilities of the UAF ship Valkyrie and retreat to safety. That was a fun
Well,
mechanic that Dan incorporated there with the airship battle. We had to keep track of HP of the ship and that sort of thing. Yeah, the funny thing is that when, because like Dan posted videos of like him working on the wasps beforehand, and I thought for sure it was like, oh, that's for Tuesday. It's for Tuesdays. And
I
then
know,
like
I
it
was
happened
really
to be
concerned.
for Saturday. So
Yeah.
we'll see about the spiders.
Oh, I already know
Oh,
what
okay.
those are in reference to, so we're fine. It just, ugh,
Okay.
like spiders.
Okay.
Yeah, those are fun.
All right. Well, that is all that we have for recaps this week. Not really that many announcements to go. We have our merch store and our website at madbirdstreams.com. If you're not part of our Discord, what are you doing? Just join our
Right.
Discord.
We're
You're
cool.
seeing this on Twitch, so it should be a link down below. Our newest campaign, Centered Fate, on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll have a couple other campaigns be starting up here in the next couple of months, probably. And and birthdays. So we know that Andrea, a new person to our community, welcome. But her birthday's this week on the 11th. So happy birthday! We're so glad to have you. And if your birthday is this week and we don't know about it, I mean, let us know so that way we can include it. But also, happy birthday, and hopefully you have a good week. So until we'll see you in Twitch chat. We'll see you in Discord, and we'll see you next time. All right.
Bye.
Yay! I need to make a note to myself. Oh, nope, there goes a transition. Oh, nope, I need to look at that, obviously. Hi, welcome to The Forsaken. I'm just going to make a quick note to myself to take a look at that transition stuff. I mean, I don't guess it really matters, but I mean, sure, yes, it matters. Nothing? No, I am not. I am not done with y'all. Listen, never. It's only sometimes, only some days. But yeah, welcome any viewers that we have here. I'm gonna put the oh hi Rebel, hi Coffee Man, Wavy. Put in the tweet. We have a full crew tonight for the most part. Dan was hoping to make it to reprise Caszeel, but is unable to. So yeah. Oh, thank you. I heard a sound. I don't know what that. Oh, it's the hype train reached 100% for the first level, right? That's exciting. But yeah, here we are on episode 133 of The Forsaken. So happy to have you. So happy to have all the players here. Oh, did all the mics unmute? Nope. The players' mics did not unmute. That's cool. That's fine.
All my wonderful
jokes.
Oh, I'm back.
Just happened.
Oh.
Oh no.
There you go. I was just getting ready.
Okay, let me take a look at my thing here before we get things started then, because I need to move people around. You're okay.
I am messy.
Let's see here.
I
there. Those two are fine.
Imposter.
Oh yeah,
Come on.
Frank's internet's being
Wonkies.
silly. Being silly. This isn't the time, Frank. This isn't the time.
Silly Billy.
It says it's unstable. Hold on.
Sometimes it does that like after the fact too, so it might be okay.
I'm the one that's supposed to be.
You seem fine now. You seem fine now,
Okay.
Frank. Yeah, I think.
I am the one who knocks.
Sometimes
all your videos are out, so let me
Oh.
let me
Oh,
leave
no.
and come back if
Okay.
that's all right.
All right. No, that's fine. I would rather this happen now than later. What a great day.
Welcome, Raiders.
Oh, welcome, Raiders. Oh, 1K411, thank you so much. Appreciate you. We're just working on a couple of technical difficulties, but we are getting started. Why don't I go ahead and, while we're waiting for Frank to join back in, why don't I go ahead and read the summary for last week's episode, and then I'll get all the cameras
here we go.
fixed. So
Okay.
for last week, with Ranerius' clever casting of Feeble Mind on the Library Head Mistress, Bethel, the battle continued and concluded without any loss of life or extensive bloodshed. Just as Bethel fell, however, she seemed to come around with a little bit of fight left in her. As she put what seemingly little energy she had into a final spell, Ranerius once again came in clutch with a casting of Counterspell. Her last attempt thwarted, Bethel was in no mood to talk, and instead chose to cast Power Word Kill on no one but herself, leaving the adventurers in an empty library, books and shelves falling all around them. After taking a short rest and getting updates from allies across this plane and the material one, they march in and find Bethel's office, and an unconscious Caszeel and Ingot. Healing them both, Caszeel reveals to the group that Z and Cullem are kind of still alive, and that he was told how to find something that may be important to them as they move towards the Great One, a tome. The tome reads of a continuous cycle that they have been stuck in for quite some time. The creation of the Great One, adventurers who failed to stop the Great One, and the Great One destroying the planes of existence, only to have things start over again so they could obtain more and more power. The cycle had to end, and the tome told them how. Now they just have to utilize what they have what they now know in battle to come. A battle that may or may not be their last. Okay.
We're fine.
And that brings us to tonight's session. While I'm rearranging some cameras, why don't y'all roll that inspiration die for yourselves? D20. I'll come around and get your rolls in a second.
Oh, do I need to roll for Caszeel?
I mean, I guess if you want to, only if you
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I
that's-
have too much to
No, you don't.
remember. I'm not gonna bother.
yeah, that's fine.
Do me a favor, Zavar. Grab that in chat.
I am not a mod.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
am.
mine.
Okay.
We got it.
There it is.
Thank you so
Yay.
much, Tasha, for grabbing that. Appreciate it.
I would've
From
loved to.
power activate.
I have no power here.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, inspiration.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, roll
Yeah, what are we
your
doing?
d20 for inspiration. I'll go around and get what you rolled.
Okay.
We'll go from there.
I got
Got it.
distracted by Doge powers.
Yes.
I know,
Scammer.
right?
Savar, what did you roll?
I'm 8.
An 8. Wonderful. Juniper?
5.
5. Cool. Tegan?
1.
1. Okay.
Get it out now.
May it be your only.
Asleep, what did you roll?
19.
19.
Get it out now.
And Ranerius?
Tres.
What?
3.
3.
He spoke
Okay.
Spanish for the word 3.
So Tegan, you rolled a 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Tegan and Ranerius, if you could roll again, please. I'm going to roll a fresh roll.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 2, so you're both just 1 off. And Tegan, what did you roll?
A 12.
Great. And Ranerius?
14.
Okay.
Did
I
you get a 13?
yeah, I wish, but Tegan gets
That
it because
would've been good.
I rolled a 7. So
All right.
Okay.
all right. Let's see here. Let me get the music started. Let's get it started.
That'd be fun to play too.
Copyright strike.
We unfortunately cannot do that one. All right. So
We step into the big bad chamber and it's like wait a second.
that would be wonderful. I'm totally up for that.
All the souls that he's been taking is just for his rave.
Yes. Correct. I love it.
we just see Bastille like at a DJ booth and just
I love everything about this.
uh
All right. So we left off last week's session. You had just spoke to. Excuse me. I'm going to clean my glasses off while I go through this. You had just spoke to Lashta. Just pretty much in the city of Shethrin, but you're on the outskirts. Is where you came in at. In this area, there is plenty of battle going on in the city that you can hear in the distance. Let me turn down this volume actually, because I can tell it's a little bit loud. Which is fun to do without glasses. Okay. Chat, just let someone know if it's still too loud. So y'all appeared on the outskirts, on that kind of edge of Chethrin. Here, Lashta has some forces that are keeping away the zealots in the city of Chethrin away from the cave leading to the Great One. And Lashta has offered you some help. Doing so, Asleep said that he could use a sword. I've handled that with Jonathan off screen, Asleep's player, but he was able to get one from, or Lashta was able to grab a sword for Asleep from the supplies that her forces have. You can hear battle going on in the city. Not too nice, not too far away. But it seems that Lashta's forces are doing a really good job of keeping them away from this area. You feel pretty safe, and you don't really even immediately see any battles happening within like 60, 70, 100 feet of you. It seems to be happening farther into the city, which you can kind of see further on into this like huge cavern that you're currently in the Underdark. So Lashta comes back and gives the sword to Asleep. Here you go. Grab that for you. Hopefully, well, you got it. I mean, I'm sure you looks to the rest. He knows how to handle a sword, right?
He's a quick learner.
Okay. All right. So and she would have brought in or had someone bring in the meantime, like some trays of like, pitchers of water if you need it, some rations as well if you're hungry. Like, I know it's not a lot, but that's what we got. Well, I guess, is there anything else that, good luck? I'll be keeping my forces out here to help keep those from the city and outside the city who are trying to come in to the Great One. We'll help keep them out, keep them at bay, so you won't have to worry about them barging in into whatever happens in there. Kind of looks towards the huge cave entrance with that huge mural with the mages and the fire in the sky, kind of carved into it and painted.
Thank you for everything, Lashta.
Absolutely. I did hear from someone that they were able to get some mages out of the library that were being held somewhere. So, that's good, I guess.
It is.
Well, I'll leave
Things
you to
are
it.
looking up.
Yes. Yeah.
Tegan will just ask of both Lahashta and I guess if Cazeel's been doing research. These pillars, if we happen to let me get this out clear in my mind. They have the time devices in each one of them, right?
Lashta will kind of look at Caszeel, and I don't really know anything about this, Lashta will say. I'll go ahead and leave you to discuss. If you need me, I'll be in just a 10 over there. But otherwise, luck.
Thank you.
Be out here when you're done. And she'll kind of give each of you kind of a nod sincerely and step away. So he'll be like, so we'll tell her bye and it says that they have the time devices inside the pillars.
Okay, if we... Okay, then all right. We'll take it from there. And then with that, Tegan's going to go over to Ranerius and give him his bag of holding and whisper something in his ear.
I will do my best.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's at least what the book outlined. It didn't really go into too much detail about how the pillars were constructed, other than that it had a combination of sand, the black sand, and the time devices. But beyond that, it just kind of sounds like they're kind of enmeshed into the pillar itself.
So we have to destroy the pillars.
That's what it seems from the book, yeah. It mentions, of course, that they're magical, that they can be destroyed, or at least deactivated, stopped. I guess any means that we can to stop them, deactivate them, destroy them, just we need to do that as soon as the first one is brought up.
Okay. We'll try our best. Well, do you know, Caszeel, if killing Bastille will stop the process, or it's still strictly the pillars that control the process?
I would say that we would need to destroy and concentrate on the pillars at first. As soon as the first one's raised, by then we got barely over a minute to get them down. It's from what I can tell from the book, and from just its growing power over history, I would say that he's not going to be an easy one to take down, even without the pillars. Stopping the pillars stops it from starting over immediately, but also if we die during the fight with the Great One, even after the pillars are down, it still will start over. So, don't die. I mean, we got this, right? We're good. Kind of looks at everyone and gives a nod. We've made it this far. Y'all made it. Y'all cut right through Bethel. You got here, and that's saying something. So, I think that we can do this.
If you are hopeful, Caszeel, then I will do my best to be as well. Although it does not come very naturally to me.
Caszeel will give you kind of a pat on the shoulder and lean in. Ranerius, your best is exemplary, so you can do this. We all can.
And if any of you need some liquid hope, I've still got the bottle here.
I
still do not have a mouth.
I can pour it all over you if you want.
You have a fuel tank or something?
We make it through this asleep.
Get a chair and do the flash dance pose, wait for the bar to just...
No, I just need to put some in my mouth and then just blow it at that flame at times. Yeah.
If we make it through this asleep, I'll be sure to spend time helping you find out how we can get you to experience drink.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I think I'd like other experiences.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I can't help you.
Or
I mean,
that.
I can guide you in the direction. I can give you some pointers, of course.
Fine.
I think it will definitely take a swig of liquid courage.
Can we say that this Caszeel speech to us is very inspiring, and can we go ahead and just give everyone a bardic inspiration? Or can you only send out one at a time?
I think it's one at a time.
Oh.
Bardic inspiration, is that like a bonus
Bonus
action?
Yeah, it's
So
bonus.
yeah, I would say
bonus
that
action.
he's probably going to be able to like cover one person with that.
Okay. Well, we'll give the first bardic inspiration to Ranerius.
Okay.
It's
I
a
just
one
realized I
use
can't click the character sheet. I was sitting there clicking for 3 minutes. All right, there we go.
So
I will
one
post it
used.
out, don't
yeah,
worry.
One used.
And that's D12 Ranerius.
Right.
Nice.
One use only.
And it can be used for an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw
For how long? Like 10 minutes?
for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you don't use it, we'll be dead, or it'll be over. So,
Right.
Or we'll have 10 minutes of conversation.
Yeah, let's get in there now.
Oops.
nothing tells me Steph would squash that hard.
Sorry, it's been 10 minutes. You can't use it. All right,
At dawn, we plan.
are we ready to go?
Yes. So glad to have you with us for this.
Of course. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Let's go kick some ass.
All right. So y'all start walking towards the cave. As you get
It's
closer
a 10-minute walk.
and closer, I will say that you can still. Some of this might be 10 minutes, but I'll say that we can have that extend to the beginning of the fight. Okay.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. I will be kind in this instance. So as y'all walk towards the cave, and kind of under that beautiful, kind of terrifying but beautifully done mural, and walk through the open mouth of the cave, you start into let's see here. You also had that huge eye symbol that was carved into that cave face as well, kind of like above with the mural. As you went towards the entrance, you would have noticed, some Alashta soldiers standing outside. They'll just give you a nod as you walk in. A few of them will give you a salute as you walk through, and enter in.
Doctor.
As you step inside, at first it's a pretty large, cave area, but it kind of gets smaller and smaller as you continue down this long tunnel. As you start to walk down, you start to feel a bit sick to your stomachs as you continue. So with the first 15 feet down this tunnel, you feel a little something there. Another 15 feet or 20, 25 feet, you start to feel a little bit queasier. And you can't quite place why. As you get towards the end of this long tunnel, it starts, you've been walking for probably like 100 feet by now. Time seems to start to almost slow down, and you're suddenly hit with this deep sense of deja vu. Like you've walked through this cave before, you've been here before, maybe with not all of you, but with some of you, and other times with other people, and just everything starts seeming so familiar to you that it's almost hard to differentiate the reality of you walking through the cave currently and walking through this tunnel currently from just this kind of sense in your head and these odd, extremely fragmented pieces of memories that are kind of buzzing in about your brain here and there. And as you walk down this tunnel, there's been these kind of odd torches lining the way. At first, the torch holders that were kind of mounted to the wall seemed as if they were from your current century, your current decade. And as you continued on, the torch holders that were mounted just kept getting almost more and more archaic of sorts, like seeming they were from centuries ago. And as you get towards the end, it's like these metal bowls on the floor that are kind of holding the flames instead. And then those start to flicker a bit as you continue on. And now it's been like 125 feet, 130. As you get to 140, you start to hear whispers, and suddenly the torches go out completely. You also hear distant shouts of battle as you continue to very slowly, because you're in the dark right now, walking on, And it's almost like the cave walls that you knew before were stone are almost this like frosted glass, because as you're walking, you're no longer in the dark, because these almost like flashes of red and blue and purple and all these different colors kind of shine and illuminate through the cave wall somehow. As you hear these distant battle, shouts and spells going off and incantations and whispers. And it reminds you a lot. I think y'all have heard this sort of thing before in Dim Glimt, especially, I think. Yeah, in Dim Glimt, I think, was mostly where you heard it when you were going through, like the, those plains. There were a couple of instances where you would hear those kind of battle sounds and that you equated back to the Mage Wars, it sounded like. And that's what this reminds you of. You start to hear this crunch under your feet as you continue walking, now with these different lights lighting your way as you continue on. You look down and you can see this kind of glimmering sand here and there on the floor that you would recognize as that black sand that you've seen before. And it kind of starts to hit you as you can see the tunnel kind of coming to an end 50 feet ahead, 40 feet ahead, that this is it. You don't really know exactly what's ahead. You don't really know what to expect. But, you have knowledge from the tome that Caszeel found and from your travels so far and what you've learned and what people have told you and taught you. You have, power, you have your spells, you have your experience. And you kind of start to realize as you kind of look at each other that you have the chance to turn the tides and change this forever, and to stop this vicious cycle that only keeps giving the Great One more and more power. And, along with that realization comes a little bit of dread, but before that starts hitting too hard, the space opens up to, at first, a cave. And it almost has this kind of natural light. Not really like anything shining through the ceiling, but it's just a natural glow that doesn't seem to be coming from anything in particular. But it looks like a cave. I mean, you have the rock walls under, the rock floors underneath you, the ceiling's the floor. And as you start to kind of enter into this open space, you start to see glass vials, some opened, well, I guess most of them are opened, just strewn across the floor with cork toppers around them, and dulled crystals that you recognize as those spirit crystals that you've seen before in the vials. But these are kind of just strewn out, and they don't have that glow that you usually see with them. Black sand here and there. And then you also start to kind of see these dead bodies here and there. In some cases, piles of them. Some in robes, some in other clothing. Just kind of strewn about with these empty vials and these dulled crystals. The smell kind of hits you a bit. And you take a few steps, and as you're taking all this in and you look around, like you see this brilliant flash of light and almost like these broken images floating in the air of various places that you've seen in Dim Glimt, some places you haven't seen. But you recognize some from Dim Glimt, from Osbergen, from the, and you recognize some as being from the Underdark, even though you weren't there personally, probably. And almost like reflections in a fragmented mirror. You hear disjointed shouting as the afterglow of spell effects hangs in the air and kind of illuminates here and there, like almost like kind of like fireworks, but not quite that like explosive, just these kind of bursts of color and light. And you also start to see kind of these floating visages of like mages kind of in the air as if involved in battle against each other or involved with battle with things that you can't even see, hurling fireballs and clashing staffs. It just seems very distant, as if they're just reflections in a smoky mirror. And you kind of look towards the head of the room, and that's where you see this creature. This large, humanoid-like creature. It's a torso and a head, and it has these two wings outstretched. And the wings, however, are unlike anything you've ever seen. They're made up of like these sinews and arms and hands. The arms and the hands like grasping and just kind of like reaching out as it kind of like flexes the wings. The skin and the torso, you can see the torso and the head of this creature, as I said, look fairly humanoid, the eyes giving off this eerie glow. But the skin is like this light grayish blue, but you can see almost as if a cracked piece of china, almost like a more humanoid skin tone showing through. Kind of like these dark peaches, and some, darker umbers. The bottom half of this creature seems to be robed in this cloth that looking at it almost looks like you're looking at the night sky or at a galaxy. Stars almost twinkle on it that you can see. And as you approach closer, in between the blinks of its glowing eyes, you almost see these kind of honey-colored eyes. Every few blinks that you'll see just momentarily before it blinks again and it's back to the glowy eyes that it had before. As you enter in and you start to kind of take all this in, you're probably about 40 feet from the creature, who's right now kind of floating about 15 feet off of the ground. Again, you see these fragments, you see this kind of like weird reflection, almost like not really like a portal, but portal-like behind the creature that you would assume is the Great One. It doesn't move its mouth, but you hear in your mind, and again, you kind of get that sense of time stopping. And you can't even feel yourself breathing. And you hear in your mind, let's get this over with. And then it's almost as if you feel this kind of rush around you as it almost seems like time hurries forward. And that's where we'll go. And I'll have y'all roll your initiatives, please. I will start. Let me get the camera going. I might have to adjust it a bit, so give me 1 second.
Ooh, I'm so scared. I'm gonna get Caszeel killed.
And I'll get the stream camera switched over to battle here in a second. And just so y'all get a good view of this, let me just hold it up to my own camera here.
Ugh. I don't like him.
That's a nice mini. As much as I hate him, it's a nice mini.
I'm gonna kill him.
I hate it. I love it. I hate it. Oh, you can't really. There we go. That's a little bit better.
That makes a difference.
Look at that.
Good grief. Hello.
So yeah.
I'd like to shake your hand.
Oh, there's a bunch of hands. Insects got stars coming through it.
In your hand.
That is super cool.
In your other hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
Did
to
you
have
paint that
some good
yourself?
photos of that posted.
I
somewhere.
did, yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'll have to post pictures of it in the group message. But yeah.
That's a BBEG right there.
Yeah, yeah, does not want. She says, I agree. But yes, looks great. Damn it.
Thank you. I thought it's always nice to like see what you're actually fighting there. Let me get the OBS switched over here. And we'll get the music switched over as well.
Yep, there's
Something
that
more
music change.
exciting. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not, it wasn't
Predicted
too,
10 minutes ago.
it wasn't too far off, sure. And if y'all can't, in chat, if you can't hear in Twitch, if you can't hear the music, just let me know. Or if it's too loud, just let me know. Someone will see it and they'll let me know. Alright, take this over to battle. Oh, yeah, let's see that camera switched over. I mean, not switched over, but...
Oh, we're supposed to be rolling initiative.
Yes, please
Uh-huh.
roll initiative.
Oh man, look at all that stuff. Is that a mirror?
Well, that's fine.
Oh, that is cool. All right, you outdone yourself. I accept if I die because this is really damn cool.
Yeah, I wish I could
But, you
zoom
know,
it out and get it out
kick
more,
ass.
but yeah.
Wait, what are all those things on the side? Oh no! Oh no!
Those are the like the kind of spirits that you see that I mentioned, kind of like fragments
Oh.
of them. It's more scene
Okay.
it's scene setting as far
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I was scared.
I should have made you to squirm a bit more, but
We're
We got
straight
enough to
up.
squirm about. I'm
Right.
sure
Uh-huh.
right.
we're good.
Yeah, I don't know if I can, like, since this is like the final battle here, so yeah, so you have mages all around there, you have these little bottles and stuff around, and then go over to the great
What's
one.
in the bottles?
Oh, nothing in these, and then yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah. Okay. All right. I got that all set. We're all good there. Everyone's in their correct spots. Bring that down. Oh, wait a minute. Did that really... I wonder why some people's stuff didn't switch over for your okay. I'm just gonna take a look here and just see if that was right. Oh yeah, some people's battle things didn't switch over for your banners. Yeah, it's strange. Okay, well, I'm just nothing I can do about it now. Maybe I'll try to fix it over break. See what I can do. Alrighty. Let me see here. We got all that. That's all done. So I'm going to bring that down. And now we are just in the survival initiative disadvantage. Oof. Oof. Okay. Oh, wait. What is this? Okay. Sorry, friends. Bear with me. Did I even get my glasses wiped off? I think I did. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Now I feel like I need to wipe my glasses.
Yeah,
off.
my glasses. My glasses. Alright, I have that up. I
Can't
have
see
y'all
without
stuff
my
up
glasses.
if I need to.
I can't see.
But that's a good thing. Alright.
We're just gonna make that a redemption. Everyone cleans their glasses.
Everyone cleans their glasses. Clean your glasses. All right. Okay, let's go around for initiative order. Sorry for the wait there. Zavar, what did you roll for initiative?
17.
17. All right. I have this all digital today instead of writing it down. Juniper, what was yours?
6.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I think I left the oven on.
Tegan.
15.
15. And asleep.
Asleep got 13, and Caszeel got 9.
And Ranerius.
4.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Okay.
That's fine. We're fine.
All right,
We're
let
all
me
good.
just fix something
We're all
here.
good.
I'm going to.
It's all part of the show.
Okay, we'll put that there and. Oh yeah, this is fine. Sorry, just fixing my sheet here. All right. Okay. All right. So, start off in this battle. As time starts to hurry up around you, and you immediately see the Great One kind of raise one of his many arms towards an area that's not it's close to you, but it's not at you, which is strange. And then you start to see this kind of beam come out of his arm, and you can tell that he's casting a spell. Beam comes out of his arm and hits the ground at a certain spot. And y'all, yes, you can see that. Okay. And actually, let me move that a little bit closer because I wanted to make that like a triangle. Okay. And you start seeing this first pillar start to rise out of the ground. Again, that kind of magical beam connecting from his hand to the pillar that is 5, 10, 15, 20, about 25 feet away from him. And about 25, 30 feet away from most of y'all, I think. Just to give you an idea of where you are in the battlefield, where I brought you in at. Unless you have an idea for someone who would have been leading, like in the front, or you think you just kind of all would have came in there together. Okay. We have Asleep right here. Right there. Juniper beside him.
Magic mommy.
Ranerius. Zavar. Tegan.
Okay.
And Caszeel.
Magic Daddy's not going to stand by his son.
So that first
Oh
pillar
boy.
starts to raise out of the ground. I want to do that too. I need to grab that. So So he is faced that way. And also, with another one of his arms, he will kind of make this motion. And all of a sudden, these spirits will kind of come out from, like, reach out from the floors and come out from the walls, almost in a hurried procession, and just kind of blast out and through you, or try to go through you, almost like they're just rushing across, the width of the room. Could all of you make charisma saving throws, please?
And are we within Asleep's aura?
How much is your aura?
10 feet.
10 feet. So
Juniper is, Ranerius is, Zavarius.
and Caszeel is not. That's what he gets for not standing next to his son.
15.
So that's a +4 if you're texting me. So.
All right. Zavar, what did you get for your charisma saving throw?
18.
18. Wonderful. Juniper?
17.
17. Tegan?
16 plus Asleep's 4 is for a dirty 20.
Okay. Asleep?
24.
And Caszeel?
14.
And Ranerius?
24.
24. All right, so Juniper and Caszeel, how fitting. Juniper, you feel this kind of rush through you, and while everyone else seems to be able to shake it off, you just cannot, and you don't see the ghost, the spirit, go out the other side of you as it rushed through you. And you kind of look around quickly, but you start to feel like your actions are not your own. You feel like something is kind of taking over your awareness. Okay. Yeah, and Yus will taken over for this, for this round. The same for Caszeel, asleep.
Oh, Caszeel too?
Yes, Caszeel
Mhm.
failed the saving throw.
I haven't even played as him yet, and I already killed him.
There's no possessed ring here. Let's see here. What is use this one? I don't know what this one's for.
I had one job and I already failed it.
Me too, buddy. I guess for flavor, maybe Junie grabbed Asleep's hand while they were walking up, just to
Aw.
and then
Oh.
dropped it when the ghost withdrew her.
I wasn't paying attention. I thought for some reason Zavar was the one who failed. I didn't realize it was my magic mommy and magic daddy.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Sleep's gonna have a crisis.
Psychological damage.
Oh
No.
So you still have awareness, Juniper, in case you don't know that you still have awareness.
Will that affect our telepathic bond with the rest of the party?
Oh.
Can be targeted by any attack spell or other effect except the ones that turn undead and use alignment intelligence. Turn to fragments. Access surface knowledge, the possession lasts until the mind goes. I'm gonna say you still keep your awareness, so I would say that you'd still be able to keep your telepathic bond.
Okay. Is it possible for me to let the group know that I'm not feeling so hot, or is that not a possibility?
On your turn, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all gonna die before then.
Yep.
Which you're not too much, and you have Ranerius, so Ranerius is first, and then you have Juniper. So pretty quick there. All right. So he still has the other hand outstretched towards that pillar, as it's slowly raising out of the ground. I would say that all of you, except probably Juniper and Caszeel, would be able to see that as it's rising, it's a few inches out of the ground by now. And it seems to have this kind of a almost metallic look to it, as it's starting to rise, at least so far. And that brings us to Ranerius.
Wait a minute, are we going in reverse order?
I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
Oh, no.
right.
Like, hold on a minute.
Time's wibbly wobbly.
I make the mistake sometimes of making my numbered list 1 to 20, and so then I'm just like, no, that would have been a cool feature though, but no. So actually, first, I'm sorry, Juniper, you are not soon to go.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You have Zavar, and then you have the big guy and Tegan.
Mm-hmm.
So Zavar, it is your turn.
I'm gonna step forward 10 feet.
Okay.
So I'm make sure I'm within range. And
Okay.
Alright, you ugly piece of shit, I hope you can get sick. And I will cast Ray of Sickness.
We have sickness at the Great One.
Well,
Just starts throwing up.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Just sounds like a poor translation, but you're really hoping he's able to get sick.
Yeah. Yeah, and remember how good Zavar is at casting spells? So that was an 8 to hit.
Uh,
Here's the big reveal. It
yeah,
hits.
I don't. Sorry.
Let's see. Make a ranged spell attack against a target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. So nothing happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So where you don't hit for sure. Yeah.
Does it bounce off the mirror?
On a
and come in
failed
the
save,
back?
it is also. on a failed save. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That only counts if I even make.
Okay. So unfortunately,
the
like
attack.
you cast it off, Zavar, but it doesn't quite
Yeah.
just seem. You don't get enough power behind it, so it doesn't quite make it there.
I guess you have a strong stomach, damn it.
You hear this kind of in your mind.
Do not like that.
All right, Zavar. Anything else for your turn?
Just a small feeling of shame.
Okay. All right. That brings us around to the Great One. Did I have something? No. Okay. That's actually some other time. Okay, reaction, you can intelligence modifier. Big force sliders. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading a couple of things. Give me 1 second.
Any possessed characters start to bleed profusely.
No.
Oh no! From every pore. Okay. Alright. Oh, we're just gonna go to that for right now, I think, until I can look at this a little bit more. Alrighty then, let's do this.
TPK round 1.
Nah, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Jeff wants to go to bed early tonight.
Never! Point within range, each creature of choice. 6. Okay, alright, let's start with this. Let's go with... Okay. I'm using a purple pen in Michelle's honor.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is great. This is great. Oh yeah, that would hit everyone. So the great one with another one of his hands going to reach out, and this kind of vine will kind of break through the floor of the cave and go right towards the group of you in the middle. So for a 10-foot radius, which will hit all of you. So I'll need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw, including you, Juniper. And you use your same stats. None of that's
Everyone but
changed.
Caszeel is still within 10 feet of asleep. A +4.
What kind of saving throw?
Constitution saving throw. Oh, actually, maybe we'll do that. I'll come around in just 1 second. Let me just roll this. Okay. Okay. All right. What did you get? Vegetation. What did you get, Zavar?
14.
14. Great. Juniper?
Am I still counting gerbil asleep +4?
You
Yeah,
should.
you are
Okay.
in the area. There's nothing in the possession that states otherwise. So yes.
Okay, then 12.
Okay. Tegan?
12.
Asleep.
15.
Okay. Ranerius?
12.
All right. So all of you take. All of you failed.
Caszeel got a natural 20.
Oh, Caszeel got a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone, including Caszeel, takes 8 necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay.
Let me just see here. I actually think. Okay. All right. Okay. I think that is it for that guy. That is an action, right? Yeah. So that brings us to Tegan, and then asleep, and then Caszeel.
Okay.
Still has that ray from his hand going towards that pillar, rising it from the ground. It is about a quarter of the way up now.
Okay. It's planning the second thing. 1, 2, 3. It's about 35. Yeah, Okay. First things first. I'm going to cast Moonbeam right on top of at 5th level, right on
Okay.
top of the Great One.
Okay.
It is a Constitution saving throw of 17 to beat.
Okay. Oops, Jesus. Okay. All right, that will be a fail.
Okay. It takes at 5th level.
Let me know what
It
kind of
takes-
damage it is too. Sorry.
5d10 radiant damage.
Okay.
17 radiant damage.
Okay.
And okay. And I am going to move all right, let me just make sure that I know I'm concentrating. Okay. I'm going to move towards the first pillar, like dead north. Like so if I'm within 30. Oh no, dispel magic is 120 feet. Okay, good. I didn't know that. I'm going to move around Ranerius. Not Ranerius. That's Caszeel, right? In the back.
Yes.
I'm going to move around Caszeel and move up north, so I'm not bunched up with the others.
All right. I'm
Just
so
to get
sorry.
some distance.
Repeat that to me one more time.
I am going to kill the Great One with a magic arrow. No.
Right.
I'm going to rotate around Caszeel and
Okay.
move north to get away from the fun bunch. Yeah, that way. Yeah. 35 feet is my movement. Yep. So wheel around the back of him and go right up. Yep. 35 feet.
30, 35. So right there?
Yep.
It's 35.
So
okay.
Yep. No offense, but bunching up is not a good idea. All right. And let's see. Do I have any bonus actions? Nope. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. All right. Great. That brings us next would be asleep, but first.
Oh no.
First. Something else.
The Great One, you see this eye open up in their head. You see kind of the skin kind of part open, and it forms the 3 lines going down as the symbol that you know. And right there in their forehead, it blinks, and it will start glowing.
As if a spell is being cast?
It is magical, yes.
Like
yes.
Ranerius would perceive this as a spell being cast.
You would see that something magical is happening, yes.
I want to try Counterspell.
Okay. Let me just do a quick search here. Okay. So, I tell you what, I looked this up. It's not affected by Counterspell, so I'm going to let you keep your Counterspell.
Well, thanks.
Because it's more of an innate action for the creature. It's again magical. It's a magical effect, but it's not an actual they're casting a spell. So I'll let you keep your Counterspell. Because I did kind of make it seem that way in the beginning. All right. So this. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zavar, if you can make a dexterity saving throw, please.
$27.
Ooh, nice.
27. Zavar, as this eye opens and you see this beam kind of shoot towards you and kind of hit on your forehead, you start to feel this kind of like, almost like your joints and your bones start to become a little bit more brittle. But you're able to fight it off. And
Not again. I'm already 10 years older. Yeah, I know.
It almost felt like, Zavar, that you were being like petrified in a way.
That's not the same. Ouch.
So yeah, but you're able to shake it off. And you're good.
Oof,
All right, so that brings us to that would be a Sleep's turn, and then Caszeel.
Oh, joy. All right. All right. You know what? A Sleep's not a thinker. So, a Sleep's just gonna run straight at the pillar with his new sword.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
Two-handed.
Yes.
And
So you want to get
I
25
think if I
feet
go
over
straight
to it.
there.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. And he's just gonna start smacking it
Okay.
with a sword.
All right.
So, attack number 1. 27.
27 hits.
Alrighty then. I know about this myth.
I'm sorry.
Alright. That is 9 slashing damage
Okay.
and 5 radiant damage.
All right.
Second attack.
Okay.
23.
That hits.
Nice.
Ah!
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. 11 slashing damage, 1 radiant.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess that's all he's doing right now.
Okay.
Yep.
All for your turn?
Yep.
All right. So that brings us to... Brings us to Caszeel, and then Juniper, and then Ranerius.
Oi, laddie. I can't do your accent. But Lucky Charms. What is his accent?
It
Irish.
actually is Scottish. I thought it was Irish, but he reminded me that
Oh.
Irish was another campaign.
Scottish rogue. I don't know. Okay. What is he doing? No, does he? He's possessed, right? So
Oh, he is possessed. Yes.
What does that mean?
So let me take a look here.
the ghost is on our side, and it actually buffs him up. It's actually the ghost of Regina.
I think that he doesn't do anything. Uncharted and frightened. So this target statistics. It doesn't gain access to target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies. I mean, I guess, let me see here. He does have 2 attacks, so let me see. It doesn't really say that they use them to attack, but it doesn't say it doesn't either. It doesn't say like that the person it possesses is incapacitated. It just says the target's immune to ghost possession. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna say no on that one. So we'll say that it only gets one of it. That he only gets one of its hits. So, if you want to roll a d6 for me, Jonathan.
3.
All right. So, I mean, it makes sense, right? Ranerius is right there beside him. So, Ranerius, you see Caszeel kind of turn to you with this strange expression on his face. And will swing, I'm assuming, what kind of attack? Swing one of his katana swords?
Yeah, I would say he has his katanas out. Yeah. That's a D8.
Oh, you'd have to make a hit first.
Oh, okay. I have to actually roll. Great. Sorry ahead of time, Ranerius.
It's all good.
19.
That's a hit.
Alright. Do I roll damage too?
You do.
Do I do the modifiers?
Yeah, you just don't add proficiency. But it does say that it uses their stats and statistics. Which is stats,
Okay.
Stephanie. It uses its stats and statistics.
That's 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
8 slashing damage, Ranerius. By a friend. It hurts even more. Alright.
I believe in you, laddie.
Oh
Nice.
Let me toughen you up.
no! I'll say that, because it will stay there. So typically, and I said this to the people in the Zoom chat, but for people watching, usually possession by the ghost lasts a lot longer unless the ghost themselves drops it, which is what I'm using right now. So the possessions here only last for 1 round. So we'll go ahead and release Caszeel since the end of his round. Or end of his turn. And
Oh no, Ranerius, what happened to you?
oh no. Next is Juniper. But first, you see looking at the Great One, an eye opens up in its stomach. Oh, I need to keep track of that. 8. That's the eye symbol that you're very used to. And 5, 6. Starting with that one. Okay, actually, Caszeel. Sleep, Jonathan, could you have Caszeel roll a Constitution saving throw, please?
This can be considered a charmed
No.
thing? Okay. Just figured, because he has advantage on that. But, alright.
Yeah, the ghost
Oh.
the ghost doesn't allow it to be charmed or frightened anyways.
I'm gonna kill
Oh, that's right. The
Caszeel.
ghost is
That's
out
a
of
3.
the ghost is out of Caszeel now. A 3.
That's a 3.
So you'll see Caszeel kind of start to freeze up. Caszeel is paralyzed for 1 minute.
Yes.
But at the end of
A
Cazeel's
minute.
next turn, he can make another saving throw to try to fight it off.
As he freezes, he says, "Palo lies."
All right. That brings
Deep cut for those who get it.
that brings us to Juniper. So Juniper, if you could roll a 1, 2, 3. Why don't you roll a D4 for me? Because I don't think you'd run up there to asleep. Roll a D4 and let me know the number.
4.
All right, you're actually going to go over to Tegan, and I'll say just take like a melee weapon attack.
Okay.
20. You see Tegan, you see Juniper march up to you with this very strange look in her eyes, as if just vacant. What did you roll?
Slaps him.
Nothing yet. I have dueling, which I've never gotten to use. And I get a +2 bonus to attack to my damage rolls.
Nice.
One time only. Let's see. To hit, let's see. Look at that. A 2.
Nice.
So
It
10.
whiffs.
But yeah.
Yeah.
What the? Hey,
Yeah, just vacant eyes looking back at you, Tegan. But
Imagine Blackberry's pulling her hair.
only oh yeah, Blackberry gets on his shoulder and just starts and then
Oh, no.
Juniper, you feel yourself kind of come to as you're staring at Tegan.
Blackberry slaps you awake.
Oh. Oh. She's gonna drop her sword.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Ranerius next, but first.
What first? Holy crap!
I know Zen made the joke, but wait, there's more. But
Yeah.
goodness. The great one's Billy May.
Tegan.
yes.
Oh, wait a minute, that's not what I need to roll.
The
Okay.
black sand is the new OxyClean.
Oh my god.
I don't know why that's so funny. Could you roll a wisdom saving throw for me?
Okay.
As you see an eye open in one of the hands on the wings. So now you
Okay.
have an eye open in the forehead, the stomach, and you start seeing these eyes kind of start to open on the hands, on the wings here and there as they
This is-
continue to grasp and reach.
Oh,
What was your roll, Tegan?
Quick question. I know you probably answered this if it's the same action. This is not a charm effect, right?
It's not a charm effect, no.
Okay. Wisdom save, right?
Yes,
Uh,
correct.
Yeah, that's a 7.
It's a 7. Okay. Now you're not immune to fear, right, Tegan?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I
If
don't
you're
think
within 10 feet of a sleep, you would be.
Yeah, I would be, but I'm not.
Okay.
No, just being charmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you are frightened as this beam kind of comes out of one of the hands and just kind of hits you before you're able to even try to react. You start to feel everything just starts to kind of hit you, Tegan. And you start to get this fear kind of build up within you. So you are frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat your saving throw with on your next turn. So frightened. Just to reiterate here. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line sight. The creature can't
Okay.
willingly move closer to the source of its fear, so you can stay where you're at, and you would just have disadvantage on your ability checks.
Okay.
Until the end of your next turn. Okay.
Got it.
And your attack rolls against against anything. Okay. All right. That brings us to the next person in our round up here, and that is Ranerius.
All right. I'm going to try and cast Polymorph on Bastille
Interesting.
Okay.
because I'm assuming Bastille is a creature.
Yeah, creature pretty much covers everything.
Okay. All right. So you cast the spell. There's a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. DC is
Which-
18.
He is going to choose to succeed.
All right.
Ah, you
Oh,
legendary
yes.
bastard, you.
Ah, how rude.
But that burns one.
Yeah.
Well, but
Yeah.
don't they reset around?
Mm,
I don't think
No.
they get so many
No.
an encounter. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Anything
Well,
else for
this
your
guy's
turn,
like-
Ranerius?
bad
I'm gonna
boss.
move. I have the white base, right?
You what?
Oh, but Caszeel. Wait, is Caszeel still possessed?
No, because he is
No,
not
that
still
ended.
possessed.
Anymore.
No, he's
Okay.
a friendly now.
Then I'm going to move like south and east. So moving down 3 and over 3, I guess.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right there.
Oh, sorry. No, opposite direction.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never eat soggy watermelon. It doesn't make sense, but that's what I learned.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. And that brings us to the top of the round, and we'll take our bio break here in a second. But first, you see another one, because he has these winged arms, but he has these like 4 arms extending out in front of him. So one is still has raised towards this one, but this pillar is now all completely raised up. It brings that hand and focuses it towards the other side as you start to see the kind of ground start to rumble up in that area as another pillar starts to rise. And that's where we'll take our bio break. So for those watching, we take a 10-minute bio break, so stay tuned and we will be right back. See you soon.
Successfully made it through one round.
You did.
Success is relative.
I
Remember,
mean,
you
we're
have
still alive.
5 full rounds. So by the end of the 5th round, you have to have the pillars all done.
Yeah. It's time for some punchy. Savara is so excited to use spells, and he forgets. Don't use spells, just go punchy.
In this case, yes.
Yeah, like, yes.
We
now I
learned
can
our
do something
lesson.
magical. Man, no. Punchy.
Asleep in Savara learned our lesson.
I-
Learned our
I-
lesson with Bethel.
I know.
We are-
Like,
We're the punchies.
yes. So, bring on the punchy.
Well, not asleep,
I-
that's a sword.
The only thing
So
I
it's
can
a slice.
punch, are the pillars because Savara isn't tall enough to reach 15 feet up because the thing's still floating 15 feet up.
Asleep can throw it. Asleep can throw it. It's fine. Let's go.
I'll just get on your shoulders. Just stand
Let's
up
do
properly.
let's do the whole like Colossus Wolverine.
There you
Thing.
go. There you go.
Yes, I'll take it.
Oh, I didn't put the paralyzed. And also
Paralyzed.
frightened on Tegan.
so glad at least a couple people appreciated my lost characters.
I missed it. What did you say?
I said when Caszeel became paralyzed, I said the last words he said was "Palo lies."
Oh, yes.
Because you remember that one weird episode?
Yes.
From
Hello. Yes.
I heard it, and
That's
like,
lit-
it's good funny, but oh, now I get it.
Yes.
It's that episode for some reason. I think all
That was the spider one, right?
Sticks
Wasn't
and-
there spiders in that one too?
Yeah. They were all. It was a whole one-off episode that didn't matter to anything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then, like, this couple was fighting over diamonds, and it like
Mhm.
did like a flashback of like them fighting over these diamonds throughout the entire series.
Yes.
And, like, you never saw them till that episode.
Yeah.
They brought back art. To, like,
Oh, yeah, that's
the guest
right.
appearance.
Yeah, they were like two like one-off characters that were like in the background supposedly the whole time, and then
Anyways, everyone thought they died, but no, they got bit by spiders.
got bitten by spiders and paralyzed, and
And she was trying to say that, and Furley thought she said Palo lies.
yeah.
And then they buried him alive. Spoilers for one episode of Plot that didn't connect to anything else. Alright,
BRB.
I gotta go bathroom.
Do. Okay, let me go over what this guy can do. That's pretty good.
Don't say that. Again.
Wow. Wow. Oh, that's pretty intense, actually. What is exhaustion levels?
One is disadvantage.
Oh, like ability checks?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I won't do that one then. Oh.
Let's see. Yep, disadvantage on ability. Level 2 is their speed is halved.
Okay, yeah. It was like an ability that he could do, but it cost a point of exhaustion for each time he did it. It was like, that's a steep price for a battle.
Yeah. Although, I mean, we don't have anything that's going to up his exhaustion.
Right.
It's a shame you never see your legendaries full direction.
Right. Yeah, isn't that weird? Okay. Alrighty, man. Jesus. Oh, I do. Okay.
You love orange soda?
Well, that too common. Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
You know, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but it's not something that I'm like. I'm actually more of a grape soda person, I think.
I was just going to say grape.
Yeah.
I've actually never had grape soda, I don't think. Because I'm just, I don't know, I've never been a big grape
I'm
person,
sorry.
Or that ever rare black cherry wishney.
I mean, I have had black cherry sodas. Like, where it's like regular soda and they just add cherry.
That was an old Canada Dry drink, I think.
I like cherry anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Anything.
You don't like, or you do?
Oh, I do. Anything.
Cherry Coke? Yeah, Diet cherry.
Any kind of drink with like a cherry like taste to it. Yes.
Just something's over here. Camera or Zoom.
want to try exiting and coming back in? I can just rearrange stuff.
I'm gonna see if I can.
But you know, I think y'all were rearranged correctly during the battle screen. I didn't think to look at that.
I think we were.
Yeah, I ended up back in the same spot.
Okay, maybe I did look at it then.
Oh,
I'll give you a couple of minutes. It's almost good if you have the Twitch shut up. If you want to look at that, it'll be a couple of minutes sorting out some technical stuff. Don't tell them that the DM is looking at stats for the fatty.
Well, aren't our mics hot?
Yeah, mics are. Oh yeah. Hi.
Hey,
We'll be right back. Sorting out some technical stuff. I'm not
We
looking
lied
at
to
anything. I'm not looking at anything.
Like, Sid's over here talking about cherry rum.
Yeah, well, that's a coincidence.
I changed my pants just for you, Zen.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I forgot about that.
oh Lord.
Steph's just throwing away the boss fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the tune of 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to kill your party.
Wow.
The answer is all
understand it.
inside
That's
your
rough.
head, she said to me.
That's rough.
Now,
The
Now
answer
that-
is easy if you DM
now that I've had to
efficiently.
DM some bosses now, I understand. Like, I realized after this last boss fight I did with my home group, it's like they made it out and everything, and then I'm looking like, I didn't do half the things I should have done. You guys are lucky.
All right, you got your camera back. Okay, give me a couple
Yep.
more minutes. I'm just looking at something really quick.
But I'm ready.
Listen.
Yeah, I know.
Don't-
It's gonna get me dead fast.
Don't poke the bear.
I know. I already said that earlier.
Oh, by the way, I saw a cocaine barrel with my sister,
How was
and
it?
it was very.
Okay.
I admire it because it knows what it is, and it is exactly what it is. You know, but it's also it actually had some like pretty funny jokes and stuff. It was directed by Elizabeth Banks, so
That's wild. All
so
right,
it was like it's fun.
let's bring it back. Let's bring it back and look at this stuff in a second.
All right.
All right. Let's go in. Let me use my be right back out. 3, 2, 1, and not working. Cool. Oh, that's because I'm in battle. That's why. 3, 2, 1. Blackness. Oh, transition slowly coming in. Jesus, I don't understand. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Hey. We're back.
What a disaster. All right. So brings us back to. Oh, I just realized that I had the music going with the Be Right Back screen. So sorry for viewers that you were listening to like double music. That's totally on me. My mind is only half here because the other
You just
half
met-
is in stat sheets. All right, let me just bring this down then. Everyone's still good. She didn't exit the call, so that's great. How is that? Camera's looking fine. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. That brings us to right. We're at the top of the round. He had the hand. The one pillar is fully raised. So this pillar right here, fully raised. Started extending his hand, so this one is sticking up just about an inch from the ground, and it seems to be rising, kind of glowing with this arcane energy. Now that was a spell that you could have seen them starting to cast.
Oh.
At the top of the round. If you wanted, if
I will counterspell.
okay.
Like
Alright.
she's giving it to us. Dang it.
So
I will take that bone.
yeah, No, you are able to counterspell and stop the raising of this pillar.
I know what you're looking for.
You'll see the Great One just kind of look at you, Ranerius, and you hear this kind of, I guess, comment in your mind of like, And just for a moment, with the glowing eyes that it has, it blinks, and you can see those kind of honey-colored eyes for just a moment before it blinks back to the glowing eyes of the Great One. All right. Also, suddenly all of you feel this kind of almost like that time is stopping again, and suddenly you have this kind of rush of memories that you don't even, I guess, remember having, of just fighting before and things happening in the battle that you know didn't happen in this battle. And all of a sudden, everyone finds themselves placed differently on the field.
Oh, come on.
Come on!
Deja vu.
Wibbly wobbly space time, you want me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, deja vu, that should be my line. Deja vu.
And suddenly you almost like blink and you're just somewhere else on the
Don't
field
blink.
as you look around.
Oh, where did I go?
Can you remind us which is which?
Oh yes. I'm sorry. Keegan,
I mean,
Caszeel,
Yeah.
Where are we now?
Almost off the map, yeah.
Ranerius, Juniper, Zavar, and asleep.
Okay.
And then you still have that first pillar up right there. All right. So that brings us to Zavar, and then Tegan, or no, then the Great One, and then
Great
Tegan.
One. Yep.
So Zavar, you're up.
Is asleep directly north of me?
Asleep is directly north of you. Yes.
Okay. I would like to move to the square adjacent to the pillar that is northeast of the pillar. One more.
Up
One-
one.
one more.
There you go.
Yep.
Because now
Yes.
he's technically within.
Now am I within your aura?
Aura, your glowing,
Yeah.
shining beacon of auricity.
Yep.
That's right. I want to keep that going. Okay. All right, fine. I will punch the stone, and I'm gonna punchy the pillar.
All right.
Falcon punch.
There it is. Boom. All right. First one's a 12.
That one misses.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go, Tegan.
Second one is an 18.
Thank you.
That one hits.
Okay. That is 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And to clarify, that extra attack that I get, is that another action with an attack, or is that just an extra attack, like in addition to my 2 attacks for an action?
It has to be like, yeah, you have to have taken, I think, like 2 actions, like two actions, like
surge.
punches, and then.
No, I mean the extra one that I get because of the dream thing.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's. So, what was your question again? What?
I want to know if it's separate from my normal attack action, or if it's in addition to my 2 attacks during my attack action. Like, I get 2 attacks,
Yeah.
but
So
is
you'll
my
have it-
extra one like another?
It'll be
Action, or is it
one.
just-
It'll be one attack. So.
It doesn't count as a separate
It'd be-
action, though.
Right.
So
Okay.
you just get one more
Correct.
punch.
Yeah,
Not-
one
Okay,
more punch.
that's all right.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Okay.
One punch more.
Yeah. Then I will go ahead and do that. I'll take the one right now.
Okay.
So I'm using that extra. And that's for 26.
26. Nice.
26
That'll hit.
hits.
And
It's a pillar.
a damage of 6.
Sean Connery is Jean Valjean.
4601.
Well, wait.
And then I'm gonna
And I'm Jabal.
Roll it
I'm
in.
gonna do my
No.
doing my come on guys. I got some.
He's
I've got
gotta
my punches
go.
going on, and I've already missed one. So I'm gonna do flurry of blows, which gives me 2 more.
Okay. So you've only given damage once, right?
Twice.
No, twice.
What was the second? What was the second amount of damage? Do you remember?
6 points.
6 points. Okay. All right. Go ahead with your other thing.
Okay, so 13 to hit. I assume that fails.
That does miss. Yes.
And the last one is a dirty 20.
That hits. You think it'd be difficult to miss a pillar, but somehow it just
You would think so.
everything's kind of playing with your
Look,
head.
he was
He
drinking
moved
a
around,
lot,
really
lot of
threw me
liquid
off.
courage.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
2 pillars.
Did I
Big,
hit it?
big sweeping hook misses.
He has no depth perception.
Hold on.
Sees 3 pillars, actually. That's
Where is? I can't tell where it is. So that's 8 damage.
Okay. It is almost gone.
Okay.
nice. Way to go.
Just little pieces.
Look at me, I
kinda
can
still
break a
sticking
pillar.
up. It's still there, but very close.
You are no match for the Varg, you
As you
stupid pillar.
punch into it, you see little bits of like time devices and black sand kind of coming off of the pillar.
It's
Mhm.
like my training days in the monastery.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Smash.
Nope.
All right. That brings us to the Great One, and then Tegan, and then Asleep.
Okay, the Great One has to make a Constitution saving throw. He's still in the moonbeam.
Oh, right.
Nice.
I cast Moonbeam on this paralyzed man.
That is 24.
24?
Ah.
What's this? Is 17? I'm
that was-
debating.
Oh, sure.
Nah, you only go around once. All right, I'm going to roll my subscriber die to lessen
Okay.
the saving throw.
All right.
That's 2d8.
Yes.
I didn't know subscriber has to be used like that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the subscriber die can, yeah.
Good.
Yes,
Good
14, baby.
14.
Damn.
All right. It brought it down 14.
Yep, drops
okay,
at 14
so
points.
6. So I'm guessing that's a fail.
Yep, so
Or
he'll
7.
take
Yeah.
another 5d10
Okay.
radiant. Nice, well timed. 38 radiant damage.
Oh! Wow.
Nice.
Get it.
6, 10, 9, 9, 4.
Perfect. All right. So.
So now he may take his turn.
Let's see here. Trying to think. I think I'd probably have to. Yeah. Okay. I mean, not currently, right? I think that's definitely going to move. All right. So, everyone is going to fly over. How wide is that moonbeam, Tegan?
5 feet. And we asked to move 5 feet.
All right, so he's going to just fly over this way a little bit.
Okay.
As he was in the moonbeam and getting hit, you could hear him like, whoa. Kind of almost like resonating in your brains. He flies out a bit, and he is going to one, two, three, four, five, six. Am I counting right? Okay. So he'll look over at you asleep. Just kind of raise a separate hand. Put the palm up. No eye on this one. But it just kind of radiates with this aura. Okay, you have to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Alright. Yeah. 18.
Okay. Asleep, as he does this, you start to see this, this wall, this kind of encasement of energy kind of rise up from the floor and kind of form this bubble around you of magic. You're encased in a field of magical energy until the end of your next turn. So technically, you're incapacitated. Just because I have to remind myself of these things. So you can't take any actions or reactions. So.
That's fine.
And your speed is 0.
So it's now Cazeel's turn? I can't do anything?
Well, I mean, the great one, that will be it. So.
Oh, who did that hit?
Asleep.
Okay, sorry.
So next would be Tegan. Then asleep, and then Caszeel. So Tegan, is your turn.
Okay, Tegan is going to move dead south.
Okay.
And get right behind Caszeel, which will probably be no closer, right?
Yeah.
And he will cast Lesser Restoration on. Let me just mark that off. The second level slot. Lesser Restoration on Caszeel, so he is no longer paralyzed.
Okay. There's Caszeel.
And I think I got like 10 feet of movement left, so just move me back north 10 feet.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you, Tegan.
Good.
You're welcome. Now,
Good.
now do something.
I miss our bath times in the creeks.
Oh, jeez. All right. So next would be Asleep and then Caszeel. But first.
God. I'm getting triggered now.
Hey, it's a legendary boss, man.
Yep.
Where's my 6th person? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Tegan.
Yes.
Wait 1 second. I'm just getting all mixed. Okay, here we. Is that it?
Oh, wait a minute.
Did I turn off?
Just one
Yes.
quick question, Steph.
Sure.
That was at the end of my turn. Do I get a roll for Lose the Frightened? Or is that last?
Yes. No. Go ahead and make another saving throw for that, please. That was wisdom.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
19.
That passes. So you are no
All right.
longer afeared.
Oh, weird.
All right. I was wondering. I forgot.
All right. So Tegan, yet again.
Right back in the barrel.
Please make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Oh, strength. That's my specialty. Not. That's a 3 for a 2.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Tegan, you see one of these other hands open up and an eye. I should have did an eye on my hand today. And this eye kind of open up inside the hand. And a beam come out at you, and what would be the best thing here? I mean, why not? All right, and he throws you back 30 feet.
Oh gosh, you can't even see it now.
So when it comes back to your turn, Tegan, when it comes to your turn, I will I will move the camera for you. But you kind of feel yourself just kind of being thrown back.
Okay.
I'd say you're able to land on your feet. You're not like prone, but yeah. Let me just make sure that's it. Oh, and also, so you're able to land on your feet, but also you're still being held by this ray coming out of the hand. And you're incapacitated for right now.
Okay.
A lot of that going around.
And so that brings us to asleep. Now you were your next turn.
Incapacitated in a bubble.
Yes, you're incapacitated in a bubble. And you're still that way even at the end of your turn. So you're stuck there. So it is Cazeel's turn, and then Juniper, and then Ranerius.
No more. No more. Oh, it's Cazeel's turn. That's still me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Caszeel. Is the pillar that's fully risen, is it like glowing or anything?
I mean, it is glowing still, but it's definitely in pieces, but there's still a little bit there. So it is technically
okay.
still standing, but it looks very, very beat up.
I think Cazeel's way down there.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know what. I mean, let's you know, I'm gonna try it. He's gonna cast Phantasmal Killer at 4th level.
At what? The Great One?
At the the Geo.
Okay.
That's a wisdom saving throw of 19. He has to be 19.
Okay. Let's take a look here. Give me 1 second. Okay. That is a charisma, right?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, sorry. God, that's a 28.
Stop it. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah. Bonus action. He's going to. What's the range on inspiration? 60 feet. Okay. And is that Ranerius who's closest to him?
Ranerius is right here.
I already gave Ranerius inspiration. Well.
Who else is around?
Nobody. No one's within 60 feet. So.
Well, how
Oh,
far?
wait, no.
Tegan-
Junie's 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
Tegan
Junie's
60
within
feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and so is Tegan.
Oh.
It's within 60 feet.
All right. Okay. I wasn't thinking.
And actually,
since Junie's up.
a sleep's within 50 feet as well. But they're,
Oh no, is that nepotism? Because I'm playing Caszeel too. No, since Junie's going next, he's gonna give it to Junie.
Okay.
He's gonna pull out a ukulele. Junie.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Right. Yeah, that worked.
Yes, that's exactly how it sounds.
Yeah.
That's. He's had a ukulele the entire time.
Yeah, the Bill and Ted little.
So, Junie, you have a D12 inspiration.
Oof.
Woohoo!
Get it.
Dang gibbers.
Anything else for Cazeel's turn?
Actually, I guess he'll move. He'll move 30 feet north.
30 feet north. 30, right there. Great.
Let's space this out even more.
Wonderful. All right. Okay, so next is Juniper and then Ranerius, and then we're at the top of the round again. But first.
Hey, Raiders.
Oh, hi,
Welcome,
Raiders.
Raiders.
Thank you.
Welcome to the TPK.
It's not that bad. Oh, God. Caszeel.
She kills Caszeel.
What is that? All right. Let's see. Okay, already done that one.
You're not the Bastille I remembered, loved. It's
Okay.
ambiguous. I don't remember.
All right, so Caszeel can make
We
a
have-
dex. Caszeel can make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Math 25.
25,
Nice.
that succeeds. So you see this kind of ray. One of the other hands in the wings opens up to this eye. Beam comes out.
Mhm.
Caszeel feels kind of like he almost wants to kind of slow down, take a rest, but he's able to push through and push that off.
You could really go for some tea.
But I must continue on. I must go. All right. So that brings us back to Juniper and then Ranerius.
Thanks, Caszeel. And she's going to Eldritch Blast the pillar directly in front of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
'Cause that's what she does.
All
Zappy
right.
zap.
Natural 20 for a 30.
That
Ooh.
Wow.
hits.
Hell yeah.
And double damage, right?
And double damage.
Yeah. All right, let's see. 21 force
Okay.
damage.
You completely destroy that pillar. It crumbles
Alright.
to the ground. These time device pieces just in black sand kind of crumbling out from it. And the arcane glow is gone.
We win.
Fantastic.
You hear
Yay!
this in your mind, Juniper.
Mm. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to do it louder. My other voices are overriding you here. I've got 2 more Eldritch Blasts, so she's gonna aim it at the Great One's face.
All right.
Let's see, this one's for 12. Let's see if I hit first. 15 to hit.
15 does not hit. This one.
How does my inspiration work? Do I have to roll it before or after I know the results?
I'll allow you to roll it now.
It's a D12?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. For another 6, so it'd be 21 total.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. And 11 force damage.
Okay.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, right?
Oh, God.
I wish.
He only has 100 hit points. Yeah.
Yeah. And
He stubs his toe. Ah!
one more. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit, yes.
Okay. All right. So she's just one more. And 14 damage.
Okay. Was it, what kind of damage is that again?
It's force.
Okay. Cool.
And just for effect, she'll take a step forward. Just move 1 square closer.
Okay.
To the left.
No. Ugh.
Everybody clap your hands, and then all the hands on his wings.
Oh my god.
I mean, Caszeel does have masochist.
All right, is that it for your turn, Juniper?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Ranerius is next, but first, you see another one of the
But
eyes
first.
on an eye open up on one of the hands, and let's see. I remember that we haven't hit yet. Stephanie, can you roll anything but numbers you've already? I'm not rolling the right die. That's why. Okay. Okay. All right, and right. So, asleep. Asleep. Okay, asleep. Do you have any immunities or?
Yes, he's
Okay.
immune to critical hits. He's immune to disease. He's immune to being frightened, and he's immune to magical sleep.
Okay. All right. You asked me before about charm, though, didn't you? Charm effect, or was that Tegan?
That was for Caszeel.
Caszeel. Okay. All right. So, please roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Yay! 25.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow, that was a good one too. Yeah. You succeed. You kind of feel like this kind of beam kind of hits you in the forehead, and it feels like that it's trying to kind of convince you to do something, to turn against your friends. You start to get all these questions in your head, but you're able to fight it off. You got Magic Mommy and Magic Daddy here. That's all you need. So
I can't. I'm stuck in a bubble right now. Sorry. Try again later.
yeah, that didn't affect your. Okay, it was just actions and reactions.
My
okay.
bubble.
Your bubble. That was at the end. Okay, so that hasn't worn off yet. So,
I'm John
all right.
Travolta in
So,
one movie.
Everybody on your best behavior. Magic Daddy's in chat.
Ranerius, it is your turn.
Or worst.
Polymorph.
Woohoo.
Oh, you're casting polymorph again?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
I just want to be deity.
Sure. What was the saving throw on that?
18. Wisdom.
All right, that was a 24.
Nice. All right. I like where I'm at. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us back to the top of the round. As you successfully thwarted the second pillar from rising from the ground and you've taken down the first pillar, the Great One will turn its hand to another spot in the floor. And where that would have been, right there. And you can start seeing the ground kind of push up the floor and start raising this pillar about an inch up. And you start to see that metallic gleam as that beam comes out from its hand and kind of engulfs the pillar in this kind of bright aura of magical energy. Also, let's see here. All right. All of you, from where you're standing, you start to see these, you had just saw the ground kind of rupture a bit for that pillar to come up, and you start seeing just little pieces of the ground rupturing in other places around this floor as well, and also in the walls. And you start seeing these fingers kind of reach through and these hands.
No.
If everyone could make dexterity saving throws, except probably asleep. I think that you're probably good in your bubble. So everyone but
bubble.
asleep can make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Does my aura still hit Zavar? Or does the bubble
I'm-
stop my aura?
I don't think that it stops your aura. Let me double check. Let me see here. Doesn't come out your energy. Now you just can't take actions and reactions. So yeah, you should be. You're fine. So the aura should still be in effect.
Okay.
Never rolled for inspiration, did we?
No, we
Yeah,
did.
you did.
I got it.
T-
Taken. I have it. Yeah.
Oh god, I forgot already. Jeez.
It was a
That's
long
not
time
going
ago.
on.
What save was this?
This was
Dex.
a dexterity saving throw, and I'll go around and get your rolls. Zavar, what did you roll?
17, and if that fails, I will pull my subscriber die.
It does fail.
And remind me what that was again?
Subscriber is 2d8,
2d8.
2d8. Okay.
and you can either increase or reduce.
Well, I'll be increasing.
Okay.
So that's 11 more.
Okay.
No,
Total of what?
17, 28.
28. All right. Juniper,
27.
27. Tegan,
What was it? 17.
17. Great.
Yep.
Asleep. Oh no, that's right. Caszeel,
Hmm.
Aw.
11.
11.
Perfect.
Okay. And
Probably gonna
Ranerius.
kill Magic Daddy.
Natural 1
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Aw.
for a total of 3.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So, everyone but Tegan, Caszeel, and Ranerius, you're able to kind of step aside and avoid those hands reaching out for you. Tegan, Caszeel, and Ranerius, you get grabbed by one of those hands popping up out of the ground, and it's just difficult. You can't get away from it. Tegan, you're probably even back in that far back. You're probably near the wall of the back of the cave, and you start to feel like even like hands reaching out for you from the wall itself.
Okay.
I actually put those right. Caszeel and Ranerius.
And we are
Grappled.
Okay.
Oh, grappled.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
grappled.
Crap.
So your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Creatures relevant within the spell. Okay, so but you do have these physical hands holding on to you. These are not ghostly hands. They are physical hands. And they're reaching up from the ground or from the wall and holding on to you there. So they do look like something hittable. I'll just give you that hint. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Did anyone roll below a 10? 10 or below?
Oh.
Ranerius did, right?
Oh, I did. Yep.
So Ranerius, as you feel, at first you feel this hand grappling you, but actually it starts to pull you with this force towards the ground, and almost like it's trying to like pull you in with it. You're able to break free of it, so you actually won't be grappled, but you will be taking some force damage. So give me 1 second here to find some dice. Okay, that one, and this one, and that one. Wait, how much was that? Oh, 42. A6, 7. That's 17 force damage, Ranerius.
17. Got it.
17, yeah. Alright. But, again, Caszeel and Tegan, you both are grappled.
Okay.
Right.
Does that stack with incapacitated?
Let's see. Incapacitated, you can't take any actions or reactions. Grapple, your speed becomes 0.
Yes, I'm
so
already
yes.
incapacitated, so it's really nothing. Yeah.
I forgot to put incapacitated there. I forgot about that. But I think, oh yeah, but that's gonna be soon. So we'll just remember that you're incapacitated. Alright. Alright, so that brings us to Zavar, and then the Great One, and then Tegan. Again, you have that pillar coming out of the ground, that ray coming out from the Great One's hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna move behind it to the direct east of it.
Okay.
Is
Oh,
that
that's Caszeel. Sorry.
like? Hold on.
Sorry, Caszeel. Alright, so you're gonna move
There,
directly
it's me.
east. What's your movement speed? 5, 10, 15, 20,
50.
25, 30. Okay, you're fine then. There you go.
yeah, I got moves. And then actually I'll do is punchy.
Okay.
14.
14 does not hit. Oh no. Yeah, no, 14 does not hit the pillar.
Okay. I mean, it's a natural 1 for a total of 10, so not on that one.
Does not hit.
Do I waste it? I will just take... I'll just take a bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
And try one more time. Damn. 14. That's a bust. Punch. Ow.
Yeah, you just... Everything's just kind of throwing you off. You feel a little rumble in the cave and in the cavern, and yeah.
I don't know why I'm not aiming for all the soft spots this time.
All the soft spots in the pillar.
Yeah. I'm hitting all the hard spots, damn it.
Okay. Anything else for your turn so far?
Nope.
Okay. All right. That brings us to the Great One, and then Tegan, and then Asleep. I think the Great One is going to. Yes, absolutely. I think that's going to be like a last thing there. Last huzzah. This is okay. Appreciate you can see
Like that. Inner monologue.
Yes, it seems like they're confirmed. Okay. Wow. All right. Jesus. Okay. All right. Kind of raises another hand. You can see this magical energy as it starts to cast a spell.
Counterspell.
Okay. Counterspell.
I think if it's above 3rd level, I have to roll something.
Yes, so you have to roll. You have to do an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Right. Wait, my spellcasting, just an ability, so just intelligence check?
It says make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
So that's a D20 plus whatever your hold on, what's it called? Your spell, not spell attack, your magic modifier, which is
Yeah.
Can inspiration be added to that? Because he still has his inspiration.
Yeah, you can add this inspiration too if you want to.
I'm gonna use that inspiration. That was 15 plus a D12?
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
Good call. 23 total.
All right. That definitely counterspells it. So you see that kind of like spell just kind of like disappears. That magic kind of disappears from his hand. And he'll look at you, Ranerius, and just kind of hear that. Not really anything in your mind, but almost like you can tell that he's kind of honing in on you. All right. Let's see.
Protect the squishy wizard.
I don't think that they have anything as far as that goes. We wouldn't want to do that. Oh.
Oh.
Ranerius, could you make a strength saving throw for me, please?
My specialty. 14.
Oh.
Okay. You feel yourself kind of be as the Great One is looking at you, and it kind of blinks and those eyes glow. You can almost feel like this mental shove that starts mentally but turns physical. And you get shoved back 5 feet. And pushed to the ground. So you are prone currently.
Damn.
The Great One just seriously just like, stop it.
Yeah, pretty much. Even gods are
What
petty.
do you do, nerd?
Have you read any Greek mythology? All right. That brings us to Tegan, Asleep, and then Caszeel.
All right, I am in those hands. Do I have any recourse, or does it end eventually?
Right. You are. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Oh, Asleep. By the way, you are out of the bubble suddenly, so you are free. I think you do get to... Because you were incapacitated. What? Oh yeah, it pushed you.
That was a lair action, yeah. The hands. Well,
Right.
the push was
Well, the
that was one,
Right, the push
and then the
has
hands
you,
got me.
The hands have you grappled, which you can make another
Dex save.
yeah. So I will allow you to try and make another Dex saving throw to try and get out of them. You do, but as I said, you do notice that the hand is physical that is grabbing you, so you could try to hit your way out as well.
Okay, we'll try the Dex save first.
Okay.
23.
Okay. You are able to maneuver out of the hand.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
That would be at the end of your turn, though. So, I mean, unless you want to do, but I don't think that you can do anything. You were. Let me see here. I'm sorry. There were so many things. Because you're incapacitated as well. Where did the incapacitation come from?
The
When he was pushed, thrown back.
yeah, thrown back, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Give me 1 second here.
Sure.
I don't remember if that was a... Oh, that was a ray. Right, that was from the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me just see what it says about that. Because
Yeah,
with
that one was
grappled, I think that you can still do... what I'm getting at is I think you can still do things with grappled. You just can't move.
Yeah, speed
Oh, the
0.
condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. So the grappled wouldn't even affect you because that's what grappled says. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Well, you're not incapacitated, right? Wait a minute.
It says if the grappler is incapacitated, that would be the hands.
Oh, okay, got you. Sorry. And so the dexterity throw gets you out of that, but the
ray. When does the ray
other
end?
thing, right? I can't remember which one that was. That was no, that was
So many special things.
yeah. Okay, here it is. Stated. Okay, so actually, that would have ended. No, so it actually would have ended at the start of the Great One's turn. So you're actually not incapacitated anymore,
Cool.
and you're not grappled.
So since the just asking, since the incapacitated stopped at the end of my turn, I mean at the start of my turn, I can still have an action, right? And the dex save was for the end of my turn, right?
Yes, dex save of the grapple was at the end of your turn, so you can still take your turn. So I did that out of order.
I don't have
just
it. I don't
can't
have any
move.
movement.
Right.
Yes. All right. For my action, yeah, you see Tegan's wiggling and struggling to get out of these grappling hands, but he just manages enough to move his hands slightly and move his moonbeam back onto, take his action and move his moonbeam back onto the Great One.
Okay.
Beam him with that moon.
All right.
Wait a minute. There's a Sailor Moon here.
So you
So
take
it's
that
the, yeah.
moonbeam back to the Great One.
Yeah, DC 17. Yeah, it's 120 is the range. Yeah, I was wondering that myself. Am I outside
Now-
or inside?
Are you outside or inside what?
the 120 feet.
Oh, 120 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So you're within 100. Yeah. You are within
Okay.
range. I will tell you though, Tegan. I don't know if you can. You probably can't tell. You are within direct path of Ranerius.
That's okay because I'm just moving the moonbeam. I'm not. It comes from above.
Oh, it comes from above. Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
A silvery pale light shines down.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's like a
I
spotlight.
was thinking of another
Ranerius,
spell
you're
that's
blinded.
like a beam. But okay.
Right.
All right.
So it's a DC 17 con save.
All right. That is
It's
a
marvelous night for a moonbeam.
fail.
Oh, it's a fail?
But actually,
He's going to choose to succeed.
well, no, he's going to choose to do something else. Oh, that's actually didn't help. So it's a fail.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, 5d10 of radiant. 11 radiant damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ouch. Ouch.
Ah,
It's still up though. It's still up.
still up.
Anything else for your turn, Tegan?
No, and I wiggle out of the grapple at the end of my turn. So
Yes,
that's it.
correct. All right, so you got to stay there. All right, so that brings us to Asleep is next, then Caszeel, then Juniper. But first, you see another eye open up on one of these hands.
How many hands does he have?
Bring a beam
I better not ask.
over to. Ooh. Bring a beam over to it's actually, but I don't know, so you're not prone. It would be the kid.
Wait, which one?
Sorry, it would be Ranerius. But I think that you're fine. There's disadvantage on attack rolls. Yeah. And attack rolls against the creature. Attack rolls against the creature that's prone has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, attack rolls. Oh no, that's at the attack roll. Okay, so you're fine. I was worried that it would affect saving throws and stuff, but it doesn't look like it does. All right. So Ranerius. I'm so nervous.
Oh god.
It's not a good
Okay.
look.
All right. Ranerius, if you could do a dexterity saving throw for me.
My arm's gone. Dexterity saving throw. Perfect. 7.
Can I give him my subscriber dice?
Oh, is he prone?
If you want to. Yeah, he is prone.
I'll do it. Joe, take 2d8. I don't know how much it will help, but we
Oh,
tried.
2d8? Okay.
Yep.
Plus 11 brings me up to 18.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Ranerius, you see this kind of beam come out at you and hit you in the forehead, and you start to feel almost like you kind of see just a little bit of your clothing almost like disintegrate into dust. But the rest of it doesn't seem to take effect.
Alright.
Woo! Woo!
Woo, I knew what that
Woo!
was. Woo!
Woo!
All right. So that brings us to
Oh,
brings us to Asleep, Caszeel, and then Juniper.
damn.
Oh. Really? I wasn't gonna be no revivify after that. Okay. Sleep's gonna do what he does best, and he's gonna go run up to that pillar and smack it. He's gonna go directly north of the pillar, so that would put Junie and Zavar in his radius, his aura radius.
Thank you.
So.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm just
okay.
making sure of something. Okay.
He's texting the great one.
Quick cue. Yeah, that's me. Okay, where are you moving to asleep? I'm sorry.
Just north of the pillar. So Junie and Zavar will be in my little aura.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna smack that pillar.
Smack it.
Attack number 1.
Okay.
26.
26 hits.
There we go. Ooh. That's 16 slashing damage and 5 radiant.
16 slashing damage and 5 radiant. Great.
Yep.
Okay.
And then attack number 2.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, no. Natural 1 for a 12.
12 does not hit.
Painful.
I accidentally twist my arm and the flat of the blade just boom.
Oops.
It's been a few centuries since I used a sword.
Oh, it's asleep. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have a bonus action? I do, but I'm gonna. No, I'm not. Okay. That's it for asleep.
Okay, all
Good
right.
old asleep.
So with that, that brings us to Caszeel, and then Juniper, and then Ranerius.
All right. So Caszeel is grappled, right?
Caszeel is grappled, correct, by that hand, that physical hand kind of holding him to the floor. He can try to make a, he can still do his action, but at the end of the action, you can either take your action to try and swipe at the hand, or try and do that reroll at the end of your turn.
Okay. Can he see the Great One, or is like the pillar in the way?
The pillar right now is probably at about halfway up, so it's about 2 feet tall, so he can still see the Great One.
Alright. Just cause we could all die at any moment.
Right.
And I'm curious. And I mean, Dan specifically reminded us of this spell. So let's go ahead and just do it to it. Finger of Death.
Yes.
Right into his forehead eye. So Constitution saving throw. I mean, unless he wants to like turn around and bend over, and then the finger can go somewhere else.
Oh.
Right now,
Wow.
let's go with the forehead eye.
The finger. That would be a finger of surprise death.
Yeah,
Oh, what was that?
oh, great!
Now,
We
what
need to get
was
a prostate
that?
check.
Thank you. So that is a 24.
Okay. It succeeds,
Okay.
but it takes half damage.
Okay.
So let me roll these 7d8s
Plus 30. Yes.
Damn.
All right. Math. 2, 4, 8, 12, 13, 20, 27, plus 30. And does damage roll round down or round up when it's halved?
I think it rolls. We'll go up. It's fine. What are you
Alright.
asking again?
If damage is halved, does it round up or round down?
You can round up. That's fine.
All right.
I
That's
don't-
29 necrotic damage.
Okay. All right. Let me just double check something here. Okay.
Be immune to necrotic.
So, yeah, that was. Who was this? This is asleep, and this is Caszeel, right?
This is Caszeel.
Caszeel. So Caszeel can tell that as he tries to do this necrotic damage, it just is not hitting it. Not doing anything.
There goes that 7th level spell. But now we know. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! Give inspiration to Ranerius.
Yep, bonus action. Yep, Ranerius.
Bonus action to give inspiration to Ranerius. Get up, lad! Think of Regina or whatever. I'm Caszeel. Sorry, Dan.
I am Caszeel from Kazakhstan.
Oh,
Okay.
that does.
Okay. All right. So that was all for Cazeel's round, correct?
Oh. Does he break the grapple?
Yeah, deck save. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was your dex save? Did you make it?
Not yet.
Okay.
I will now, though.
Okay.
Yes! 11.
11.
No, 10.
You.
Not even 11. 10.
You're
Is
still
that plus
grappled.
7?
I was so excited for you for a moment.
Yeah, it was 3 plus 7.
Oh,
Aw.
lordy.
Yeah, you're still grappled, unfortunately. Or Caszeel is. Still has that hand holding onto his ankle.
And that
Gonna
hand's
try to
like
pull him
caressing
down. No, it's not
his
that.
ankle.
It's not good. It's not good. It's,
Oh.
yeah.
I mean, we're assuming that Caszeel would try to break free.
I've got to break free.
So it is Juniper and Ranerius are next. First, though, you see another hand kind of stretch out and an eye blink open on the Great One's wings. Oh. Juniper.
Yes.
Okay, I've already done that one. Let's see here. I didn't mark which ones that I did last time. We've done one. I think we've done that one.
Disintegrate, you did.
Mhm.
Yes.
Can't possibly do that one again so
Can't
soon.
possibly. Already done that one. Well, Stephanie, can you land? Okay. So if you can make
Are
a
you
wisdom
winning, son?
saving throw for me. Wisdom saving throw, Juniper.
No, sure. Okay.
I don't think
Need
I've
plus
done
4
this one.
'cause you're
Let me just
by-
double check.
Your baby boy.
21 plus
4.
plus 4,
Plus
so
4.
25.
So you see this ray come out of the Great One's hand with this eye, Juniper, that you recognize well, and it hits you in the forehead. And you start to feel a little bit sleepy, but you kind of blink off and you're like, nope, I have to keep going. And Even like Blackberry kind of gets in your shoulder and it's like, oh, oh, oh. And you're able to fight it off. All right.
No.
That brings us to Juniper and then Ranerius.
Yeah. And she'll pet Blackberry and say thank you for waking her up. And I'll say, who's directly south of me? Is that? We've got the pillar and asleep. Okay. And let's see, Ranerius is there. Yeah. Okay. She's just gonna try firebolt. Fingers crossed.
Okay. Try firebolt at the what are you firebolting?
Great one. Sorry.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for Juniper's turn?
Yeah. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. She'll move south.
Okay.
10 feet. And then
north 10 feet, or because south is going, you would be on the same thing as asleep.
Yeah, can
Get
she
on
just
top of
move
the pillar.
in front of asleep? So
Right-
south,
right there?
other side. Sorry,
Other side.
side.
Right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's all.
All right. And next we have Ranerius, but first another eye opens up on the hands. And Juniper. Okay. All right. Let me see here.
Yes.
8. So we have, let me just see which ones are left. So that one. Okay, so let me just do this. Let me go to 4. Rather than just rolling that continuously. So there's only 2 left. Okay. Juniper, if you can make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution.
You see this beam shoot out from the eye and hit you directly in the forehead.
16.
16. Okay, so that actually just makes it. So you only take half damage. So that is.
Unless I get a bonus from asleep for that.
What?
Do I get your +4 for my saving throw?
Yes.
Then it'd be a 20.
Okay. Yeah, it still saves. Just even more so. Let me find.
Save.
my d8s that are hiding from
I got a
me.
coupon.
Half off the
Okay, there we are. Okay, so 7, 9, 15, 18, 23. That is 33 points of necrotic damage, Juniper.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no, it's not. It's not. You took half. Sorry. That is
Okay.
16 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Not as
Just
bad.
headbutt a beam.
Not as bad.
Just
Grab
gonna
the horns.
dig into the cave floor with her hoof.
It's kind of sand, kind of like, moves around as you do that. And that brings us to Ranerius.
All right. I am going to stand up
Okay. Take
and
half of your movement.
use my remaining movement to go south.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. You got 30, right?
Yeah. And then I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the Great One.
Okay.
With a 23 to attack.
All right. That,
Yay.
let me see here. That does hit.
And 11 fire damage.
Okay.
Roll
How
a
do you
9
want
and
to
2
do
ones.
I love how. Right. Okay.
He's allergic to fire.
Yeah, it's allergic to fire. Actually, wait a minute. Let me see. You can tell that it takes a little bit less damage than what you expect.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me, Jonathan.
Teacher's pet.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Ranerius?
No.
All right. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the third round. The third pillar is completely raised, but it looks like y'all are pretty much surrounding it there. The ray from his hand disappears from that pillar as it is fully erect.
Been waiting on that to say that.
And yeah, so
So wait, second pillar just isn't going to come out now? Or...
yeah, the second pillar isn't coming out.
Oh, okay.
Everyone gets performance problems sometimes.
Yeah, I got a
It's
little
a lot
scared.
of pressure.
Got a
It's
little
lot of pressure.
scared
It is.
and went back.
You know, everyone's watching.
Yeah. Oh man, jeez. All right, so
All those hands are busy with the
that
eyes.
brings us to what do we got right there.
You okay, Mason?
Hold on.
Doing Mason psychic damage.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
That'll help.
Let's go ahead and hit with this. Here at the top around, you still have that pillar up. Suddenly you see him just kind of make this gesture with his hand as a bunch of, you see the spirits kind of come out from the walls again, as they did once before. If everyone could make charisma saving throws, please. And Caszeel will be doing that at... Oh, no. He's fine. He's just being grappled, so it's okay.
Oh, it's almost a really good roll.
Zavar, what did you roll?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Great. And Juniper?
21.
Sorry. Tegan?
10.
Asleep?
21.
And Caszeel?
And Caszeel got 18.
Caszeel got 18. And Ranerius, what did you get?
I got an 8.
If this is, well, you have the ring, don't forget.
But I have that anti-possession ring thing?
That's what this is.
Give me 1 second, I'm sorry.
Yeah, if that's it.
You have the ring one? So you get, you're not, you can't get, give me 1 second. That'll keep what you failed from happening.
Alright. Who needs charisma?
Dan.
Give me 1 second, I'm so sorry. Okay. All right. So you all right, so anyone who got below a 20.
Caszeel.
So Caszeel, Tegan, Zavar, didn't you get below a 20 or no? Or was it?
Yeah, I did. It was below.
Okay, so Tegan, Caszeel, Zavar. Ranerius, you feel a ghost go through you, but you feel that ring that you're wearing kind of activate. So you do not get possessed. But Tegan, Caszeel, and Zavar, the three of you are possessed currently. And do those other red rings? There they are. Has the little red rings on you. Even though Tegan, you can't really see your character, but one day, Tegan, one day. Let's see. Zavar. And Caszeel, who was grappled as well.
Now the hand starts caressing his ankle.
Yes. Alright. So the three of you feel just this, like, something kind of take over you, and you just feel unlike yourself. You're aware of what's happening around you, but you start getting this kind of almost like these memories of a life that isn't yours. All right, so that brings us to the top of the round, to Zavar, and then Tegan, and then asleep. Oh. Okay.
Mine. Just mine. If you can still hear me.
Yeah, your feed looks good,
You're good.
for us.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, it just blipped for a second. I don't know.
Okay,
what the heck was going
interesting. That's okay. It's all right. We'll get you switched around. No biggie. All right.
We're going for another round?
We are good for another round. So Zavar, then Tegan,
Okay.
then asleep.
Alrighty then.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
Are we good for another round? I'm so sorry. I didn't recognize the time. Do you guys
Yeah, that
want
was
to
my
go for another
question.
round, or do you want to call it here for tonight?
I can go one more round.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Okay.
mean, it's the East Coasters we got to worry about.
Joe, are you good for
I
another
mean-
round?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. All right. Try to keep it
says
as
the man
concise
who's
as
resigned
possible.
for his character to die.
All right. So one more round, and then we'll call it.
All right.
Um,
Awesome.
All right. So Zavar, your turn, then Tegan, or the Great One, then Tegan.
All right. I'm going to shake things up and do the same thing that I do. It's time for... Wait. Did something happen to me when those ghosts went through me?
You were
Oh, that's
possessed.
right. You are possessed. I'm so sorry. So,
I mean, if I hadn't said anything, damn it.
yeah.
Honesty is the
No,
best
she would have.
I know. I
Honestly,
know.
Yeah, so Zavar, if you could roll a
Yeah.
D4 for me, please.
A D4?
D4.
Okay. Yeah, honest.
Default.
Gross. That's a 1.
Okay, so you turn around to Caszeel, who was grappled and also looking a bit out of sorts.
Oh man,
Two possessed
going after
people
the
fighting
weak
each
one.
other. And if you could make, just use one of your fist, or
Mm-hmm.
and make
I'll
an
use my
attack roll.
fist. Oh my god, that's a 22.
Okay, that wasn't a natural 20, was it? Or
Hell no.
okay,
Thank
so
God.
22. So I'm assuming that hits Caszeel, right? Jonathan?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Gonna make your damage.
All right. Caszeel gets a fist worth of 5 points.
All right, so take 5 points.
Zeal is down. No.
Oh God.
Yeah, he is.
All right. So, but with that, at the end of your turn,
There's minimum damage at least.
you find yourself facing Caszeel, Zavar, who's looking a little out of sorts and a little glossy-eyed and just kind of standing there, a little bit of drool coming down their mouth.
Eh. we shouldn't
I
talk
really
about
hope.
this again.
He licks his lips.
Is that all I get to do? Is just be controlled?
Yeah, that was your turn.
Damn.
So that brings us to the Great One,
You're
and
still
then
in a sleep's aura,
Keegan.
so.
All right, the
Um,
great one needs
mhm.
to make a con save.
Oh right. All right, that is a. It will save it. A failed con save.
It failed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Get a moon
5d10.
power.
37 radiant damage.
Okay.
Proud to see it.
All right. So with that, definitely moved back a bit.
Yep.
He's just- You take a few steps this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this moon
Kind of-
hurts.
Flap its wings and reposition itself. Repositioning is important sometimes. All right, and so back to this one. Oh, it did that, didn't it? Yeah. So I need to make them mark that off. Oh no, that's right. I did it at 7th level. Right.
Left.
Okay. Okay. So it is going to extend another hand and point it towards let's go. Point it towards Ranerius.
Counterspell.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Go ahead and roll for that.
Okie dokie.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, yeah. Roll, please.
Oh, natural one. I don't think Bardic Inspiration can help that.
No, yeah, you're beyond inspiration.
Oh,
Okay.
someone got a
Man.
subscriber die left.
That's like the
He's
most
out.
sad thing to say. You're beyond inspiration.
Plus, I think in that
Yeah.
one is an auto fail anyway.
Hit me,
What
Grandpa.
was it? A nat one?
Yep.
What?
For the on
For the ability
Counterspell,
check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't see anyone adding, saying that they'll offer anything in the chat. So that, unfortunately, the counterspell fails.
Man,
And
you own the channel. Can't you veto it?
Yeah, you should have.
listen.
You should have
Um,
nuclear.
So Ranerius, if you
inspiration.
could make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
17. Plus Bardic Inspiration
Okay.
of 2. Great. 19 total.
Okay. Ranerius, as you're standing there and you tried this counterspell and it just didn't work, you start to question, what kind of wizard am I? All these doubts kind of set in. and all of these just fears of not being good enough and not being who you're supposed to be and not.
This is a Tuesday for Ranerius.
And so it just kind of really sets into you and just really kind of drives you down. So you are frightened currently, and you can make another saving throw in your next turn at the end of your next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, not catastrophic. Just can't move closer and attack.
Right. So you are currently frightened. Let me get a little ring out for you. Okay.
Ring
Just wanna
on
make sure. Well, what happened if you would have done this? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, we just did it at that one, so it's fine. And at this, so, and let's see here. I think that we can do that pretty much every round. Asleep. If you can make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Okay. Oh, definitely want to get off Cazeel's -1 strength saving. Alright.
Right.
17.
Alright, so asleep, suddenly you feel just kind of like this mental push that turns physical, and you are knocked back 5 feet prone. Just knocked to the floor. You see this happening right beside you, Juniper.
Ah!
Asleep reaches out to Juniper and is like, "Magic mommy!"
Couldn't save him.
I followed the
It's like slow-mo, it's like slow motion anime, like where he's like,
Yeah.
Oh no!
Alright, that takes care of the Great One's turn. It is Tegan, then Asleep, then Caszeel.
Alright, what am I doing with possession?
Oh, I'm so
I
sorry.
am possessed? Yeah, I am possessed.
You are possessed. So
Aren't we
Tegan,
all
if you
sometimes?
could roll a... Gosh, I mean, I think that you can probably... What is your range on your ranged weapon, Tegan?
It's not to brag, but it's 150.
Sure.
It's 150.
You go ahead and roll a d6 for me then, please.
Alrighty.
Let me know the number.
Remember, ranged attacks are a disadvantage to prone people.
I'm not prone, unfortunately.
No, yeah, but the sleep is.
Oh, three.
That is Caszeel.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and roll.
wait a minute.
attack.
Where is Caszeel?
Caszeel is within 5 feet of Zavar. He's right here.
Alright, so there will be sneak attack involved.
Great. Are you walking? Or you're shooting it with your ranged weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm possessed. You tell me.
Well, wait. If you're possessed, are your friends still considering your
That's-
allies for a sneak attack?
That's true. That's a
That
DM
is
call.
true. Yeah, that's you kind of no.
Okay. So, alright, attack roll +9. 14.
Okay. 14
no,
hit.
that misses.
So your arrow
That
whiffs
misses.
past Caszeel.
He's
And
still drooling.
Tegan, you feel yourself kind of suddenly, like your mind's been lifted from a fog's been lifted from your mind, and like your mind's been lifted from a fog. That's just a very terrifying image.
Yes.
No.
Alright, so that's it, right?
Yeah,
that's my turn.
That's it. That's your turn. All right. So that brings us. Next will be Asleep and Caszeel. But first, you see another eye
But
open up
first-
on one of those hands and the Great One's wings.
Eyes does he have?
And well, Tegan.
I just got unpossessed. Go ahead.
Tegan,
Yes.
could you please make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Okay. 27.
All right, you successfully step out of the way, avoiding this beam coming out from this hand that hits the ground beside you as you step out of the way. And you can see this kind of necrotic energy just kind of, going into the rock of the floor.
Tegan just first he's half shaking from shooting a bow at Caszeel,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he sees a beam coming at him. He's like, "Oh shit!"
There you go. All right, so actually let me make sure that I start that over.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Start what over? What?
Nothing. You don't need to worry about it. It's fine. Sleep, it's your turn.
Sometimes it's
Hello.
just like starting.
So Sleep,
Hi,
you
Raiders.
are you using
like the sound of
half
that.
of your movement to stand up?
Yes, Asleep will do a cool, the backflip, martial art, healthy
Of
person
course.
leaps off their back. I
Of
can't do that.
course. Yeah.
But Asleep can, because joints.
Uh-huh.
Fantasy.
Yeah. And then I will run back up next to Judy in the pillar
Okay.
and just keep doing what he's doing,
All
hitting
right.
a big pillar thing. Alrighty then. Attack number 1,
Attack number 1.
27.
27 hits.
Yeah. That's 8 slashing, 8 radiant.
All right. 8 slashing, 8 radiant. Okay. Pillar
And
is about half smashed in at this point. See
All right,
pieces
second
of
attack.
time devices and sand just scattered everywhere with each
Second attack.
attack.
19.
19 hits, yes.
Oh, okay. I got concerned there. Alright. Uh, 8 slashing, 6 radiant.
Okay. So, as you hit that last attack, what was that with your sword?
Yes.
So you
His magic longs.
hit into this pillar with the sword into that last little bit that's left, and see these pieces just go scattering across the floor of metal and sand, and also some and the pillar is gone.
Yeah.
So third pillar is down.
Mhm.
There you go. Anything else for your turn, Sleep?
No, that's all.
Okay. I will say that the Great One will... The glow in his eyes turns suddenly red, and the images and these different visages that you've seen kind of refracted and almost like mirror reflections kind of spinning about in the atmosphere around you start to become a little bit more intense. Whereas before it was like people fighting each other and you could see these different spell effects kind of light up the area. Like these pieces that you're seeing of different places surrounding Glimt and Osbergen start to turn red. And just, you start to see bodies laying around and just start to hear the screams and cries of people. You can hear glass bottles like breaking around you. It just becomes a lot more intense in this area. So that would bring us to Sleep finishes up his turn. That'd bring us to Caszeel, and then Juniper, and then Ranerius.
Because Caszeel is grappled and possessed.
Oh, right.
Just the way he likes it.
So,
At least he's grappled.
if Caszeel...
Yeah, but you're Zavar standing right
right,
next to him.
Zavar's the only one there.
If he's
Caszeel-
grappled, he can't hurt me.
Caszeel struggles to
No, he
remember
can,
the safety
he can
word.
he just can't move. He can't move.
Oh, right.
So if you could make an attack roll with one of the swords, actually, here, let me just see if it does double. Oh God, okay. So actually, with double swords, so he does his dual weapon thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Caszeel. Nope. Oh, wait, no. 16.
Does 16 hit Zavar?
No, it does not.
You got a whiff?
I would hope.
You see
have a better
Caszeel
AC.
kind of look at you, Zavar, with these kind of, eyes and that look glossy and almost grayish as you're looking into a fog. What was the second one?
Second one, whoa. It's even less. 13.
And
Whiff.
That whiffs again. And suddenly, Cazeel's eyes clear Zavar as he just kind of blinks and looks at you, questioning what just happened.
Even the hand goes away?
No, the hand does not go away. Sorry.
Oh, I should.
Go ahead and make a
Honesty is the best policy.
dexterity saving throw, Jonathan.
15.
Let me double check. I don't remember what the exact one was for that one. Okay, you are still grappled.
I mean,
You can see
what can
Caszeel
you
tries
say?
to try to
It's a
take
strong,
a
firm hand around his ankle.
So Caszeel tries to go and take a step away, kind of trying to figure out what's going, what just happened, and you can see him just kind of still caught by this hand that's pulling at him from the ground.
It's not his first time.
So next is Juniper, then Ranerius, and then we're at the end of the round. First, whereas the Great One has been kind of flapping its wings before and just kind of hovering there. It doesn't seem like the wings are really upholding it at all, but almost just like there's this magical force that's been keeping them up in the air. Suddenly, they will just kind of go down to the ground.
Yes.
As these hands all start to open up with eyes. It's not just one here and one there anymore. All of the hands, with one kind of flap and stretch, will open up with those eye symbols that just kind of blink at you. And the Great One's eyes will suddenly glow this golden color that just kind of shines out, and looking directly at him, it almost just makes you want to look away. Also, anyone proficient in Arcana, if you can make an Arcana check for me, please.
Caszeel is. Caszeel got a 17.
25.
Oh. WTF.
I'm sure it's fine, guys.
This is one time I'm happy to be in the back of the room.
No, let's see. Guys, you're worrying for nothing.
So
It's
who
fine.
was proficient in Arcana?
Ranerius.
Just
Caszeel
Ranerius?
and Ranerius.
Okay, Caszeel.
Caszeel was too.
What was Cazeel's Arcana roll? Arcana check.
Caszeel got a 17.
17. And what did you get, Ranerius?
25.
Okay. So I don't think Caszeel would notice, but Ranerius, as this kind of, you can kind of tell that, and kind of feel just with the magic properties in the air, that it seems that there is a cone coming out from the Great One that is devoid of magic.
Oh.
And
Okay.
it will also, let's see here. Oh, that doesn't belong there. Tegan.
Yes.
Yes. So, Tegan, if you can make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I'm gonna sorry.
Uh-huh.
just
No, go
when I notice that,
Uh-huh.
we do have Rary's telepathic bond,
Yeah.
so I'm going to just relay that.
Okay, sure, yeah, I'll say that you'll be able to do that really quick.
Okay.
Tegan, you see the Great One's head kind of shift towards you, and the eyes stare at you, and you feel the sudden sense of dread. What was your wisdom saving throw?
Temporarily 13. I'm going to burn my inspiration from today, this session.
Okay.
D12, 10, 12. Please, please, please. 7 for a dirty 20.
Okay. Tegan, you, even with that attempt, you still feel pulled into this, like, again, those just like weird, like you can remember things that you know you've never experienced, and just keeps looping over and over in your head as you stare at the Great One, and its eyes just unblinkingly now look at you. You just remember times you've come against the ancestor before, and times that you failed and your ancestors have failed. And as this is happening, you, on looking back, can see this green magical box kind of form around Tegan, just completely encasing him. And you just feel overburdened, Tegan. It just feels like, what's the use? They were just going to fail this time as well. You are incapacitated. And also, didn't I have a bunch of those out just 2 seconds ago? Did I put them back? I did. Give me 1 second. That is, you take 39 psychic damage with this.
Okay. 39 psychic.
And you're incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
Okay. You roll up that 30.
The rest of you, if you look back, along with, like, past this green box, you just see Tegan just kind of fall to his knees. In defeat, seemingly. And, alright, so that brings us to, I think, Juniper, and then Ranerius.
Yeah. Ranerius said he told us about the cone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. So Junie is going to run northwest 15 feet.
So northwest, so 5, 10, 15, like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
And actually make it, let's go 5. Let's go 10 feet more to the west.
Okay.
Just 2 more over. Okay. Gosh, let's do So I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Okay. Well, she'll just try and get his attention, I guess. Let's see. I'm so sorry. I'm just. I'll just keep it easy. I'll just Eldritch Blast from the side.
Okay.
26 to hit.
The gray one that hits.
Okay. That's 13 force damage.
13 force damage. You feel a little bit of resistance there, but okay.
Okay. Natural 1 will not hit.
Right, correct.
And
Hold
does
on. Zen is offering his subscriber die. Would
Oh.
that make a difference?
let's see. Well, who's going after me? Ranerius?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Ranerius currently? Well, he can't be possessed. Is he prone?
I also have my own subscriber die, so
Okay. Can I use Zen's?
Yep.
And add it to, I guess, to
Oh, okay. Actually, the sorry, I just reminded that he actually takes full damage with the force.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm sorry. What is
2d10.
say again?
It's 2d10 if you
Yes.
use the subscriber die.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use Zen's and add it to that 1, I guess.
It's 2d10s?
No, 2d8s. Subscriber dies 2d8s. Oh,
2d8.
I'm sorry.
All right. All right.
Oh. I got excited.
Okay. So,
What's the odds? Oh, 7 choice.
I did. +7, which won't.
At least it's not a 1.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. And my. Okay, my last one doesn't hit either. So.
Okay. All right. Anything else for your turn, Juniper?
Just swearing loudly.
Understandable. All right. So next is Ranerius. First, though, you see one of these eyes on the hands glow that kind of golden. Have that get that kind of golden glow as well. Ooh, I have like a neck cramp tomorrow. At this rate, asleep.
Hi.
Jesus. Okay. Asleep. Could you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Okay. Also, I might regret asking this,
Mm-hmm.
but the anti-magic code, how does that work with a magical construct of a character like Caszeel? Or not Caszeel, but Sleep.
Asleep? I was like, what? Caszeel's a
Sorry.
construct?
Yeah, I see his character sheet. No
Caszeel has so many
secrets. No.
secrets.
No.
I don't have an answer for you right now, but I would say that, I mean, you probably feel a little bit weakened asleep, but that's as far as I think I'll take it.
Okay. I'm just making sure sleep's not like dead.
No,
So
you're not
far.
dead. No.
Alright.
Don't disassemble asleep.
What was I rolling for? Dexterity?
Yes, dexterity saving throw, please.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Yes.
That's 10.
Okay.
But I'm just now seeing this, but I don't think it's coming into effect. I have advantage I have advantage to avoid becoming paralyzed or stunned. Is that one of these?
No.
I thought it was.
Subscriber die. Take my subscriber die. Live to fight another day.
Don't you want to save them for next week?
Yeah, you might want to. Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you.
It's up to y'all.
I'm asleep. Asleep's been hit like once today.
Okay.
So
Never
Asleep
mind.
can
then.
take it. He's the tank. He's the tank.
Take
he
it
can take
back.
All right. Okay, so that's
I
a
don't want your
fail.
pity guy.
Mm, okay.
Now, if Sleep dies right now.
Alright.
It's my own fault. Pride comes before the fall.
32.
Snap seems to be doing a lot of rolling back
That
there.
is, you take 50 force damage
50. Is that all?
as this ray hits you right
Ow.
in the chest, asleep. You start to feel like you can see a little bit of a piece of your metal or your body kind of disintegrate a bit. But
shit.
this just kind of hits you with some force damage.
And that was 50 straight? Or-
50 straight, yes.
Direct.
Quick question, just out of curiosity.
Uh-huh.
How?
If that's an anti-magic cone,
Mhm.
wouldn't the ray not work in the cone?
I mean, because it's his magic, incorrect.
Okay, all right. All right,
Yeah.
just curious. Just curious. Had to ask.
Think I need a shoulder replacement.
All right. So that brings us to Ranerius.
All right, I am going to move my full speed to the west.
Okay. The west, like towards the Great One?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So bring you all the way over. Now, when were you frightened?
Oh wait.
You can't move closer to him.
Yeah, you can't move.
Oh,
closer.
never mind that. Okay,
That's
I'm
what it
gonna
is.
stay put, and I'm gonna cast Disintegrate at 7th level.
Oh.
But he's outside the cone. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. And casting it at the Great One?
Yup. But if he makes his dex save, then
Poof. Where's it have? I don't know.
No, I think it's all or nothing.
He is going to. It's going to save on this one. Choose. Jesus. Alright, so you feel that, what was it you cast again?
It was Disintegrate.
Disintegrate. So you feel that spell kind of fire off Ranerius, but it doesn't seem to have any effect, curiously enough.
Do you want to use Zen's die?
Already did.
Oh, we use
Yeah,
Zen's
I
die.
have my
Oh,
own
so-
sub die. I feel
okay.
like This wasn't a roll.
Oh, okay. All right. I agree. Okay.
Anything else for your turn, Ranerius?
That'll be it.
Okay. All right. Let me just
the end of the round.
figure out something here. See if something will happen here, which I think it will. Alright. Alright, as Ranerius finishes up his turn, see another one of those eyes turn gold. And Zavar. As this eye blinks at you, could you roll for me a... Yes? Constitution
go ahead.
saving throw.
As I do that, Zavar winks at the eye.
Oh. Okay.
19. Wait, am I asleep?
Yeah. Where are
Yeah,
you?
you
It is-
you still are within 10
You
feet.
still
yeah.
are. You saved anyways. So you do
Yeah, okay,
feel that beam kind of hit you in the forehead, and you almost just want to kind of freeze up a bit, but you're able to fight it off. Good job. All right, and that brings us to the end of the round, and the Great One. You just kind of flaps his wings again as he looks at all of you with those golden eyes, and you feel as I said, that kind of urge to look away. And you hear in your mind, this will be like all the other times that you've tried. You'll fail this time. You'll fail the next time. And the next time. It won't end. And that's why we'll end tonight's session. All
What?
right.
No, one more round. We can do it.
Thank you all. Thank you, viewers, for hanging in there and watching with us. Thank you, players, for being here and for hanging on for an extra round and a little bit late there. Appreciate you guys so much. And thank you so much to all of our raiders. Let me see here. ESVT TRPG, thank you so much. For the Vactair, Fabled 42, and One Geek 411. Y'all are the best. Thank you for all of your support. We're so glad to have you here. We're in the final episodes. So I'm so proud of these players for surviving tonight, because the odds were definitely against them. There were definitely some high stakes, and they did great. So, I do want to kind of say that I'm super proud of you guys, and super happy to have you all as players.
We're proud of you, Steph.
Oh, thank you.
Does this mean the Great One's going to have a coronary?
So, yeah,
This is her buttering up before we die next week.
We'll see. The ending could be next week. It could be the week following. It depends on how long this fight goes. So tune in. You don't want to miss it, because this is in campaign. So super cool. We're a little over 3 years going. So yeah.
Yeah.
We did Caszeel
January
Doctor
2020.
first. Yeah, January 2020. We started in that great, wonderful
Before the world
year.
fell apart.
All right. Well, thank y'all again. Let me just bring over into our schedule. You've been watching The Forsaken. We have all kinds of D&D. Catch us tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for Sundered Fate. Madbird in the chat. Dan, that's his newest campaign. Super fun. Have a lot of great people there. We also have In Extremis on Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Paint by Minis on Thursday. New stuff coming within the next 2 to 3 months. So always excited for that. Let me see if we have someone, since we have some viewers here, let me see if we have someone that we can raid over to and share the love. Let's see here. Let me take a look at my peeps.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Let me just turn off the volume there. Let's see here. Alright, I see Blackwater now. Why are these out of order? This is weird. Oh, it's sorting them. That's super weird. I didn't realize it did that. Let's see. We have Behold Roleplay. I see you're live. Yeah, so let's actually go over to them. We've rated them before. And give them a whoops. Well, it might help if I did that correctly. Yeah, give them some love in the chat and give them a caw for branding and for, you know, just communication, and just give them some much needed attention over there at Behold Roleplay. Again, have a great night and we'll see y'all later. All right. Bye. All right. Of course,